Where last we left our heroes, they had split up into two equalish parties. Onyx, Thai, and Brontes went to investigate the inn, and after a adventure of lifting furniture, cleaning armors that seemed to shine brilliantly, and asking a bunch of questions using the zone of truth to the innkeeper, they learned absolutely nothing of use. In the meantime, the other group, consisting of Cole, Ataraxia, and Calyx, went to investigate the missing cattle. They went to one of the farms, and after finding some tracks and some evidence of burrowing under fences, they followed the tracks through the woods and ended up face to face ish with a group of emaciated wolves. After carefully backtracking away and not starting a fight with the wolves, they returned to the farm and negotiated with a child named Tazir, who is an enchanter who could only enchant broken stuff, apparently. They negotiated to have a cow be used as bait to spring a trap to try to catch these wolves and see what they can do. As night fell, the cow bait was casted full of armor by Brontes, mage armor, something I don't know about. And then the wolves appeared, and instead of talking to them, Cole promptly shot them because none of us were hidden. And now we fight.
Exactly. We left off on a climactic battle map. I will change the map over to remind everyone where we all stood. This is the new map. So, a new old map, you know what I mean?
I still love that we have a boar for a cow.
Listen, man. I can only do so much. I can only do so much with free assets, okay?
Listen, that's KOW if I ever seen one.
Yeah. Now, initiative count 21 is nothing because I haven't turned on the combat music yet because I'm a dummy. I gotta turn the combat music, obviously.
Done.
I honestly forgot we were doing combat right off the bat.
Well, we'll see if it lasts. They are just hungry. They are just hungry, starving wolves after all, and you guys are at a level of folk hero amounts of power. So, you know.
Yeah, but I'm also, like, at the front and not, like...
You chose to do that.
That was a really bad decision.
It's fine. I'll use thaumaturgy or something.
You certainly... Hey, your turn is initiative count 7? We're on initiative count 21. So...
I'm so dead.
Okay, action and... Cool.
Imagine this is how Sai dies to wolves.
Right. To wolves, right? How climactic. Initiative count 21 is Wolf 8. Wolf 8, he is going to... Click. He goes 1, 2, 3. And that's his movement. And then he action dashes. 1, 2,
Stay away from me.
3. And then he makes a Constitution saving throw. He succeeds. And he ends his turn. And Sai, you see as, like, 15 feet to your left, you see a wolf who is absolutely just, like, dying. Like, he sprinted 30 whole feet, and you see, like, his mouth is watering and, like, he's just, like, pouring saliva out of his mouth. His eyes are all crusty, and he's, like, panting. His tongue is lolled out, and he absolutely cannot catch his breath. Like, he does not look like he could dash again anytime soon. And that's his whole turn. Brontes, it is now your turn. You watched Cole shoot a wolf, almost kill it, and then one wolf sprinted forwards in a straight line and is now, like, on the verge of passing out. What do you do?
Well, judging by the fact that Cole shot it, I guess we're out to kill the things.
You're darn tootin'.
Can I yell to everybody that these fucks look real fucking hungry? Like, they're, like, emaciated hungry. Like they haven't eaten in days hungry.
Yeah, talking is a free action. You could say that. You hear Sai yell that out.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun, dun.
music's triggering.
I'm
alright.
gonna cast Magic Missile at the first level to target 3 wolves to hopefully scare the rest of the pack off.
Okay,
Music's triggering.
which 3 are you targeting? And then we'll roll.
8, 3, and 6.
Okay, so roll the first one for 8.
We're hearing somebody talk. I'm trying to adjust all the voices now.
Okay, so that's 3 damage for the 1 to 8. And then I'll mark that off. That much health. The next one is 4.
Plus 1 is 5, I think.
The 1 only applies to the
Oh,
to the total spell casting,
Yep.
so I added it to the first one.
okay.
And then, so that was, I marked off 8, and then you said 8, 6, and what? I'm sorry, I zoned.
3.
8, 8, 6, 3. Okay, so 3 will take the third one, which is 5. And then 6 will take the 4. Okay, you watch as that spell fires off. The wolves take damage. They appear in immense amounts of pain. But you know... do you have proficiency in animal handling? I believe it's a wisdom-based
I
skill.
do not.
Okay. In that case, I'll say you don't know enough about animals to be able to read the facial expressions of, like, canids. But they definitely seem conflicted in some capacity, but it's hard for you to kind of hash out in what way.
Stay my movement, and I have no bonus actions I'd like
Okay.
to take at the moment.
In that case, at the end of the turn, the alpha direwolf is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he'll action dash 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey.
Oh no!
And then he makes a con save.
Oh no, if anybody could have seen this coming.
Why is that so much louder?
And then you watch as the alpha wolf completely passes out and goes unconscious in front of you.
What do I do?
Pet the dog.
I pet that dog.
Yep, you
Okay.
watch as the that alpha wolf is like absolutely doing an absolute tear towards you, and then it just gets to you, and then it completely just falls over. Its eyes are closed, and it's like panting, like it's on its last legs. That took everything it had.
Blooded.
It took everything it had to get to you, and that's its turn.
It just Paul blarded.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Calyx, it is now your turn.
Guys, I feel kind of bad right now. I don't.
Yeah.
Is this
I
the
do
right
too.
thing to do? Like, is the local wolf population being terrorized by something else? And like, should we not kill them? We can't feed them the cow, but like,
Is there a way we can
either way, that's
solve
more than
this
6
without...
seconds. So
Well,
that's my 2 cents.
I
At
mean,
this point, shouldn't we end their suffering?
I will
maybe
remind
we
you,
should have had the
Calyx,
person who
yeah.
can talk with animals talk to them.
I will remind you, Calyx, you guys did come across their den by accident, and you found the remains of a cow. They just weren't eating it.
Yeah.
So I'm
They're
wondering
sick.
if this is like
Something
cat
definitely
scratch
ate it.
fever all over again, but not that. Anyways,
Dog scratch fever.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Weren't you half covered?
I thought I already...
You were covered. You had a stealth of 4, and you had bushes
Oh.
on you. Hey,
I'm back
hey,
here. Or am
I'm
I-
gonna tell you this right now. They know you're there. They have a passive
Yeah,
perception of
yeah.
about 5. So
Okay, so that means it'll be half my movement to stand.
no,
up.
you were. I mean, yeah, you were like crouched. So yeah, it'd be 15 to stand up, and then you could dash for another 30.
Wait, 15 to stand from crouch.
Well, it's half your movement because you're lying. I assumed you were lying down prone and like had bushes on you, like ghillie suit
Yeah.
style. Because you're a very large man. Yeah.
5, 10.
Didn't somebody literally bury you or something?
That
They
was
were
cool.
they were
Honestly,
gonna
it's
bury
been, like, one of
they
them.
were gonna bury Onyx, but then he's like, that's dumb. So he just decided to stand there.
I have black armor.
It's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
Um,
Okay. So what's the game plan, Calyx?
And then
Joke's on you, I am black.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can at least put an echo over there. Guys, they have a puppy with them though.
They do. It's at the back.
And
do
we have
you
a
guys
child with
want me
us.
to talk to them?
I would love that so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my echo right there because that's within 30 feet. In a linear fashion,
Yeah.
not in a.
Yeah, I know. It's because basically it's teleportation rules. It ignores squares.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it right next to Sai to kind of protect her
Meat
from
shield.
the left side.
Thank
The
you.
unconscious alpha wolf does not notice. The barely conscious one that sprinted last turn looks up in fear as a giant red monster appears out of literal nowhere, but it appears too weak to run away. It just kind of
Can I
stands
roll
there slack-jawed.
intimidation? Can I do intimidation as my action and just kind of like make me go move? in an
Can Echo make
intimidation?
actions?
Yeah.
Like, can Echo roll
Yeah, but
intimidation?
it's,
Can he do
semi-translucent,
actions?
so it's technically there, but it's not. and
Yeah,
it's
I'll say
me.
then no. He can't intentionally make himself scary, in a way that like you could.
Can I make Echo scarier using thaumaturgy?
No, I don't think so.
Can you
'Cause I
make
can't-
thaumaturgy a reaction with a quicken spell, or is it only make it one stage quicker?
Let me see.
Because I'll let you
I think
quicken
it's-
it as a
You
reaction.
can
'cause-
cast a spell as a bonus action, I think is the word.
yeah, I think you could turn an action into a bonus action. I think. I just don't know if you could turn it also into a reaction.
I don't think so.
No. And that's
Wait,
just,
what the fuck is this? Hello?
oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that later. No, yeah, we'll get to that later.
Ophis?
That was because of something you did last episode. It's just that you're in a fight and I couldn't stop the fight to explain how that got there and what that means. So don't worry about that.
My God. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big
boy.
reveal. Yeah, so I'll say, yeah, it's like, I won't let you do that, but I will say the wolf already looks really scared because it went from having, like, one relatively squishy young girl that felt it could probably take with it and its 8 friends, and now it's like, as more people just keep appearing out of nowhere, and the big wolf just went down, he's recalculating his decisions currently.
Good. And that's when I end my turn.
Okay. Initiative count 18 also because you have higher dex than the wolf. Wolf 6 will go. Wolf 6
Hey,
will
Calyx,
go.
do you want some sushi?
Wolf 6 is going to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Constitution save. He succeeds. He does not pass out. And
Wow.
he snarls at Sai. He's gonna get you eventually.
Yeah, try me, bitch.
I think that wolf wants the sushi.
Okay. Initiative count 17. And then,
He doesn't want it. I choked on it.
yep. That will be this. This. And then Wolf 7 goes next.
I'm so sorry.
Wolf 7? Why did I make so many wolves? Wolf 7 is going to go 1, 2, 3. You're never going to guess this. 1, 2, 3. Constitution save. And it passes. It does not pass out.
Why did the big one pop?
The puppy, he got unlucky with his constitution save. The puppy cowers in this bush
Aw.
because it.
But you said it was an open field.
Yeah, what?
There's okay. It digs a slightly tiny brush of grass. It's puppy sized. It can hide in tall grass.
It's a tumbleweed.
My
Yeah.
I just
immersion-
wanted to be clear of what we're in right now.
Can attest it is true though.
The puppy takes the
Because-
hide action. It's going to roll this plus 5. As soon as that goes through.
Guys, the puppy has a level in rogue. Be careful.
It actually got a 17 stealth. So if you don't have a passive
Wow.
perception above 17, you can't see the puppy anymore. It's gone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's actually
That's
really funny.
crazy.
Wait, passive sounds
It's for the
17.
best. The puppy
Yeah,
should live.
Okay, Cole, it is your turn. You used your action to shoot to start the encounter, so you have a bonus action and movement. Bless you.
Oh
Ow!
my
Bless you.
god.
Ow!
Guy
That
just
was
gave himself a
hysterical.
hernia with that sneeze.
Ow!
Don't get old, kids.
His whole body just
Oh.
went up and down.
Luckily, the computer stayed up.
All right, well, there's not much I can do. I will scoot a little. Gotta
Bro
make
is
sure we
scooting.
protect our KOW. I'm gonna essentially hide behind the KOW.
You're gonna attempt to hide behind the cow.
Yeah, he's a big cow.
He's pretty
So
big. Ordinarily, you're not. Actually, it's technically a size large creature. I just don't have a token for it. I will let you roll it. If you want to use your bonus action to actually stealth behind the cow, I'll say you can do it, but it's at disadvantage.
All right, I'm good with that. I don't really have a choice but to be good with that, but I'm good with that. Disadvantage. And stealth.
12.
Ew.
Okay. And then is
Not
that
good.
the end of your turn?
I believe it is.
Okay, wolves 5 and 2 both go on initiative count 9. Wolf 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And also Wolf 2 will do the exact same thing because he's way in the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 con saves. Boop, boop.
I need a mouse pad.
They both pass. That's their turns. Flower's turn. She looks at Addie, and then she'll look at Cole, who she can still see, because she's standing behind technically where the cow would be, so you're not hiding from her perspective. And then she'll look at Addie and go, are we killing him? He shot one, but now we're not. What are we doing?
That's a great question. I don't know.
She will.
So I'm literally gonna turn to everybody and go, "What are we doing?"
Well, essentially, these wolves are mercenaries regardless.
I'm just saying
Want
that
to try to speak?
Wait,
Try to talk to him.
who's paying the wolves?
Well, essentially, they're taking the cows. I don't care.
Well, okay,
That's
hey,
the whole thing that has to stop.
Do we want me to talk to them before we just go killing them, or are we killing them? What are we doing?
I
think that we should try. If we can avoid killing them, then sure. But if negotiations break down, then leave nothing.
Okay, in that case, Flower will hold her action, and she will hold an attack with the trigger being anyone else attacks any wolf in any way, and then if they do that, then she will attack. And then so that's her turn skipped. Onyx, it is now your turn.
Yep. I'm just gonna broadcast to others because I just want to make sure this works. I'm gonna use my movement and move there. That would be there would be 25.
Yep.
And then I go diagonal again. Use action dash.
Yep.
There, I can go to here, right?
Yes. And then one more.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can get basically right next to Echo on the left. Yes.
Okay. I am going to move there.
Whoever is eating chips, please back away from your mic, please and thank you.
I bet you it's Caleb.
Right.
I forgot to mute.
And then so that's my action,
And
my
your
movement. I still get bonus action, right?
Yes.
When something says concentration up to a minute, I can cast it, and then as long as I don't basically go unconscious or cast another spell, I'm fine, right?
Yeah, so it means 1 minute in combat means 10 of your turns. so long as you don't
Yep.
cast another concentration spell, lose consciousness, or get hit. If you get hit, you roll, and if you roll too low, you drop concentration.
Okay, then I will hold off then for now.
Okay, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Roll a d20. Just a d20. Perfect. Great. This saves me so much trouble for later. So you guys watch. You're like, okay, we're not really like 100% sure what's happening here. Like the wolves are being kind of weird and like weird. We don't know if we should like kill them or they look really messed up. Like you're not 100% sure of the situation, but you're kind of like getting in position, right? You're framing up the battlefield in such a way that at least that way, if you do have to kill them, like you're kind of breaking down your general party structure. And the conglomerate of wolves and people has kind of centered towards this middle combat map of the area, and nothing has really happened like other than that one wolf passing out randomly for some reason. That was kind of weird. But what you do notice is that when Onyx takes the dash action, you watch as he starts sprinting, and you listen and you hear just like chung 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 as he gets like going and charging, wearing this heavy like chain and plate mail armor. He's got this big shield, this big sword. You hear like the clinking of metal plates, and his heavy footfalls are just like boom 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 boom, and you see all the wolves get really really agitated, and you see all their fur bristles up, and they start looking around extremely uncomfortably, and they start like making these little verbalizations, like these little yelps, as though they're being hurt, but there's nothing around them. And then the held action goes off for this. And you all watch as from the ground, this shows up.
What? Hello?
Is that a
It's
praying
an
mantis?
ant.
What the fuck is that?
Cool. So you watch as a 15-foot long giant insect bursts its way out of a tunnel underground. It screeches a horrific, high-pitched insectoid screech. You watch as its jaw opens up in 6 different directions like a star, and you watch as a line of acid flies forward out of it, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
It's a praying mantis
Oh,
demogorgon.
no.
Yay!
And
Can
that
we convince
fu-
the wolves to
Never-
help us kill it, and then they can eat
Never in my fucking life. I will deal with the Star Scourge any day of the week. Whatever that
this
is,
is messed up.
get it away from me
It-
right
it-
now.
It doesn't technically go on the square like that. It needs to go in the center.
Again, somebody get rid of it.
Really wishing I'd used my bonus action now.
So
Three.
question, am I still talking to the wolves?
I vote kill time.
From its center.
I vote we work with the wolves to kill it.
Cool.
personally.
Can, Psy, Echo,
Mm.
Onyx, the Alpha Direwolf, and Wolf 8 all make me a DC, you don't know, dexterity saving throw?
Can the
Oh,
alpha do it
God.
when unconscious?
No, he can't. Thanks for asking. He fails automatically.
No! What's happening to me?
What's happening to you? Well, you know, that's
Oh, no.
such a great
Not great.
question, you see. Echo. Oh, Echo actually saved really well. Okay.
Oh, but Onyx
Life.
doesn't get a compliment.
Dude, the echo isn't even there.
Yeah.
It has 1 HP. It's fighting
Wolf
for its life.
succeeds. That natural 20 does not matter. Ignore it. And then
So Sai's the only one that failed.
I am
You
not.
don't know what the DC was.
the DC. I will now click it. It was 13. And ignore the name of the creature. I can't hide that, but you don't know what that is. Actually, none of you know what that is except Calyx, so it's fine. But yeah, you all watch as that line bursts out. Everyone who succeeded takes half of this
Are you
damage. Everyone
me?
who failed takes the full damage. That'd be, of course,
Oh.
3d6. For a total of 14 damage if you failed, acid, or
I got the total.
Why'd you
Got
roll
it.
3d6?
I thought it was 3d6.
Yeah, it's my monster. I roll the damage.
Oh, whoops.
You know what? We could use your 14 damage instead of my 8.
No, 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 no.
Are you sure? You want to click buttons? Are you sure you don't want to take the 14?
I don't want it.
That's what I thought. So you take 8 damage. Everyone who succeeds takes 4 acid. And then, yeah, this thing's here now. That's pretty fucking crazy. And it bursts out of a giant hole in the ground, and that's crazy. None of you would know what this creature is based on your backstories. You can use an action to attempt to recall monster knowledge to try to figure out what it is if you so choose, but none of you know what it is off the top of your head. All of that happened on the...
Can I use,
what's up?
before this is over,
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah, because it's just Hellish Rebuke. Can you click for me? Is it damage or an attack? Because technically this is a spell-like ability. When you are damaged by a creature within 60 feet that you can see. Yeah, you can do it. So what does it need to roll? A dex save? DC 13?
Creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful
so
one.
you're level 5 now, so I believe that it gets upcast because it's racial. So
Yeah.
it's you can go ahead and roll 3d10, and then I will roll a dex save. And then dexterity saving throw. It got a 13 exactly. So it saves, and it takes a total of 12. I assume you're sticking with fire?
Yeah. Okay. No.
Ooh, okay.
Hold. For whatever reason.
Okay, you watch as...
change the damage?
Yeah. Okay, mark off your sorcery point, and you watch as the hellish fire bursts out, transforming midway through into cold damage. It seems to take that cold damage like any other, but it does make the save, so it takes 6 damage. -6. Boop. It loses a tiny bit of health.
Can Sai disengage from the Alpha Wolf since it's unconscious without using an action?
Yes, it is technically unconscious, so an unconscious creature does not have reactions. However, you are within 5 feet of the new creature, and I will say you have not seen the new creature has these like claw-like mandibles and these claw-like scything talons. You are not 100% certain what its range is. If its range were more than 5 feet, she would take an attack from that creature. But she does not know its range because it hasn't made a melee attack yet.
That's a don't do it.
Just to make sure, you took the damage off of that thing's health.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Let me
Yes, I did.
That's the problem.
For the wins, I'll zoom in on it. See if you zoom in all the way. See this bit right here. There you
that's
go.
not too bad.
I am going to cast Melf's Minute Meteor at level 3, obviously, because that's what I can
Go
do.
ahead and click it for me.
Submit.
Okay. And then are you keeping that fire, or are you changing this one as well?
I'm going to keep this one to fire, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shadow Blade and change... Actually, no. Yeah, I'll keep that damage also.
Well, no, I will say you cannot cast 2 leveled spells in a turn. If this is a level 3 Melf's Minute, Shadow Blade is level 2, so you would have to quicken a cantrip. You can still do it, it just has to be a cantrip.
So I can't use it because it's a bonus action because I can't use 2 spells at the same time.
You can't have 2 spells that are leveled.
Okay.
So if you wanted to action like Shocking Grasp and then quicken Melf's Minute cast as a bonus action, you could, but you can't do 2 things that use spell slots in the same turn.
So next turn you can have Shadow Blade, but not this turn.
Okay. I think that is what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I don't really, I can't.
Realized protecting Jiminy is going to get a lot harder if that thing goes back underground.
I'm so glad you realized that.
Can I use But they're all actions. I already took an action. I can't do a thing. None of them.
If you
have
remember,
bonus action.
Quicken spell makes an action spell into a bonus action. It just has to be a cantrip.
I don't have. What am I? Where are they?
I thought you had Quicken. I might be misremembering, but I know you
I
have
can't find-
Transmuted. I know you have Subtle. Yeah.
Oh, I have subtle, twinned, and transmuted. I don't.
Oh,
have
I'm sorry. You
Quicken.
don't even have Quicken. In that case, yeah, you can't do anything as a bonus action.
I cannot do anything. So.
Also, I just want to ask, are you using the second part of Melf's Minute Meteor when you cast it? Because when you cast the spell, you are allowed to send meteors immediately. So are you doing that, or are you waiting on the meteors?
Can I toss 2 meteors at the thing?
Oh, absolutely. I just need you to say it, because it says when you cast the
Then
spell
yes.
and as a bonus action on each of your turns after. So you can't cast them as a bonus action this turn, but you get them when you cast the spell as an action.
Okay, then yes.
Okay, and so you said you're throwing 2 of them?
Yes.
So that's 2 deck saves for 2d6 fire each. 1. Fail. 2. What your spell save is 14, has a plus 0, fail. So roll 4d6, and it takes that much damage.
Just 146, right?
Yeah, slash R46. Perfect. 17. Wow. You watch as it takes 17 fire damage, and it cooks. It lets out this hideous screech, but still appears to be standing.
All right, guys, it's up to you now. I've done my duty.
Yeah, that's a lot. Are there more of these things?
Well, now doesn't flower kick in?
But that's not a wolf.
No, her held action was if you guys attacked any wolves, her thing would activate. These are not wolves.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Believe it or
that
not,
is my
the
turn.
6-year-old was not expecting a horrible insect monster to burst out from the ground. She is very scared and surprised. She's not ready for this.
Yeah, Sai's not having a good time, so Sai doesn't like bugs.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? Or are you going to
That
be
is
using
the
movement?
end. No. I'm going to live here.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, on initiative count 6, Wolf 3 sees that, lets out a howl, and fucking runs off map. And he's gone. Wolf 3 is gone from the initiative. They don't like this thing. They're leaving. Let's see who's next in the initiative after Wolf 6.
That's me.
Wrong.
What?
As you watch
Oh my god.
as GM layer. Oh, this is going to be fun. Right here, the second one bursts out of the ground.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Calyx, guess who you stood on top of? Go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. Either way, you'll be launched 5 feet.
Oh no.
You fail. So Calyx is knocked 5 feet. So 1 square to your left, basically. So, yep. And you are now prone.
Oh, whoa, that's weird. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
I love that when things are laying down, you actually turn them.
Well, it makes it easier to remember than using the tiny little stickers.
I know, but it makes me get
I think it
more
looks
fun.
funny. So yeah,
Ditto.
it bursts out of the ground, and you're never gonna believe what it does. So let me get my ruler.
Not Jiminy!
Let me get my ruler.
Oh no, that fucking cow!
Ain't gonna do that.
Not Jiminy!
It sprays a line of acid.
Can I
Hey,
provoke?
cow
So I
stands for
We're
can
not
kill.
even gonna get to eat it!
The acid is a line, whether you provoke or not. It goes 30 feet. So I need Calyx, Brontes, and Jiminy to make a dexterity saving throw. You guys tied Jiminy to a post. He cannot dodge out of the way, so he takes the damage.
Squat. But he's got mage armor.
Yeah, that's for attacks. This is a save.
That doesn't
Why
help.
would
Can
you
he at least
not
make
let
it
him-
at disadvantage?
Can I throw a knife at the rope?
Fine. I will let him make a disadvantage dex save. He has a +1 dex.
Because he's
So
a
do
strong
I,
cow.
and
He
I
could
got
break the rope if he
I
really
got it
wanted
wrong.
to.
Okay, so this will be the Jiminy dex save, the lowest of
220.
these two.
220.
A 4 for a +1, so 5 is below a 13, he takes the acid damage. This
That's
will be a total of
He's dead.
12 acid damage.
Nah, he's a cow.
So everyone who failed, which is
Everyone.
everybody. So everyone takes 12 acid damage. Jiminy will take 12 acid damage.
Jiminy only has 15 hit points.
Yeah, he does not look good. He
Lay
looks
on hands. Lay on
really
hands.
bad.
Somebody
Can
run
I get
it
power on Jiminy, please?
I will also say the rope he's tied to has a vulnerability to acid. The rope disintegrates immediately. He looks like he's gonna fucking book it. He's
Jiminy,
fine.
I'm gonna slap him on the ass on the way.
Yeah, and that's that surprise round. And that's that thing's turn.
Yeah.
Now it's Ataraxia's turn.
All right, guys. Do we want
No.
numbers or do we want power?
Do you want to talk to him? You should try talking to him.
Do we want numbers or do we want power?
Gilly,
I
Gilly!
need to know this before I talk to them.
I don't think.
Kill.
These wolves are
Whatever
no
your heart
condition.
desires, Ataraxia, I believe in your decision-making abilities.
All right, guys. Literally, my question is: do you want me to conjure 8 weaker wolves or 2 stronger wolves?
Oh, that's a whole different story.
Two stronger wolves.
2 stronger wolves. Got it.
So that way Ophis doesn't have to make 8 wolf tokens.
I appreciate that.
Ophis
All right,
would possibly kill you.
So with my action, I'm gonna conjure animals.
And you're making 2 dire wolves.
And then with my bonus
2.
And then with my bonus action, I am going to turn into.
You can conjure them within 30 feet of you or 60 feet. 60 feet. Where are you putting them?
60 feet.
Where are you putting them?
I don't know how
Protect
far
the
60
cow.
feet is from
It's-
me.
A decent amount of space. It's
I was gonna say, I think you could put one next to each.
you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, put one next to each of these
Okay. Do-do-do-do.
praying mantis looking motherfuckers.
Okay, the wolves appear. That is your action.
And my bonus action is to turn into one myself.
What are you turning
What?
into? I'm sorry.
Another dire wolf.
Okay. And third dire wolf.
Doggo!
I made a folder for
dog.
this, so I'm ready now. Yeah, so yeah, there are now 3 more giant wolves that appear on the field. All the other wolves look really confused. Because
Also, one of them is wearing a tiara.
yeah, one of them's wearing a tiara, which they don't know what that is. But they went from going like, yes, the alpha wolf. That's the alpha. That's the one in charge.
Yep.
And then now there's 4 of them. And they don't know which one's the real one. And they're really confused looking.
That's hilarious.
Man, there's some stupid ass wolves.
Wolf 4 is going to go off of the last command it received, which was the howl from the wolf that ran away. It will also run away.
Wait. I didn't get to move.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was your action bonus action. I thought your turn was over. I'm sorry. You may move.
That was so sad. I didn't get to move.
You have, I believe, 40 feet as a dire wolf.
50.
Damn.
Oh, right. Yeah. Mine are smaller because they're dying.
Oh, I can't move the dire wolf. I can only move Fatty.
I got you. Just put your token where you want to be, and I'll move the token on top of it.
Okay.
Kitty.
Not kitty. Puppers.
Wait, hold on.
Big old puppers.
Real pupper doggos, these guys.
Hold on. I fucked up.
I mean, just move Addie's token. That makes for a good mark.
That's 10.
Bow wow.
Kidding. Sorry.
What's that?
Treehouse this time.
You know what? I can guarantee that this is going to be within 50 feet, so I'm just going to go righty.
Okay.
Bring it back
Also,
now,
can you
y'all.
try to move the token now? Does it move?
Yes.
There you go.
I'll go right there.
And now you can also, if you right-click and open the character sheet, can you make the attacks and stuff with it as well?
Let's find out. A selected character sheet is not in your journal.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I only gave you token permissions. Character sheet. Edit. Okay, while I'm doing that, is there anything else that you are doing?
Mm.
Lick
Okay.
your lips
In that
again,
case,
Ken.
save changes. You should now have access to it, so that should be good. And then that means you can roll for these 2 summoned ones as well. You just need to... We're going to say that these take the initiative right after your turn. So what do you want the 2 summoned direwolves to do?
They are both gonna attack.
Okay. Roll your
thing.
attacks. The direwolf that is attacking the top one does not get advantage because it does not have an ally within 5 feet. The one attacking the bottom one will get advantage because you are within 5 feet, and technically so is Calyx, but Calyx is threatening it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So which one are you rolling for first?
Mm. The one that doesn't have advantage.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that.
+5 to hit.
So we got a male thing and a female thing.
Next, you're gonna get the uncles.
13.
13 does not hit. Also, if you go into the character sheet, can you just click where it says bite claw, and it should roll everything?
Oh, can
for
I
you.
go into the character
Yeah,
sheet
I think
now?
it's updated
Oh,
now.
okay.
You should be able to. It just to stop you from having to do /R 86 times.
Yep.
Okay. And then I don't think they get multi-attack. Maybe they get 2 attacks. I haven't checked because I knew mine died, so I didn't check the sheet. Yeah, perfect.
16.
16 does hit. 13 piercing.
Why?
It must succeed or be knocked prone. Okay. In that case, it
Okay.
takes this minus 13. And it makes a saving throw against the wolf. It makes a... it succeeds. It is not knocked prone. Okay, and now the bottom creature.
That was the bottom creature.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they made 2 attacks. Let me give its health back. So
Oh, does it?
I thought, but
No.
the CR1 direwolf and the alpha direwolf might not be exactly the same because I tend to tweak. In this case, minus.
It's only 1, and it
Okay.
actually doesn't have a claw attack either. It only has a bite attack.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm beefing my monsters up. Okay, and then yeah, it would be the exact same save. So it saves. It's not knocked prone.
Juicing.
Perfect. Okay, that is everything for the wolves? They're not moving.
No.
Okay. Wolf 8. Wolf 8, where is he? He's
Next to me.
He's in the shit. He doesn't know who he's supposed to attack, but he's too close to run away. He knows he'll get hit. So he's going to go here, and then he's going to take a defensive position. He's going to hold his attack. Anyone who tries to attack him or the unconscious alpha, he's going to attack. But he won't attack anyone yet. So he's holding his action.
Fireball.
Brontes, it is your turn. An interesting conundrum we find ourselves in.
Yeah.
This severely limits the use of fireball.
It does.
It really does.
What's the range on fireball?
Like
I
150
don't think
feet.
the range is what matters. I'm pretty sure it's
Not
the
the range,
diameter of
Yeah.
fireball.
I think it's
That's what I was
I
asking
think it's
about.
20-foot radius, so it's 40 foot
It is
wide.
a 20-foot radius,
Yeah.
yes.
So just about this.
For
wide.
reference.
That much.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Nope.
Oh,
Except
God.
for Cole.
Yeah, I
And
don't
flour.
think fireball is really the option I want in this situation.
No, there's a way to hit everyone. We're good.
Yeah, there you go.
No, Flower's still immune.
She's not
we
immune,
don't
she's
wanna
out of
hit
range.
Child.
What about that baby wolf that hid somewhere?
Yeah, he's
We
hidden.
don't know. It's
You don't know.
No, I'm
He's
pretty sure I
front
see
row.
him.
I'm not supposed to find him.
Unless you guys want to roll perception check higher than 17, and then you'll know where he is.
We try to adopt that wolf.
Let's see.
Dog.
I'm able, with evocation spells, I can pick if it does. Oh, well, that's not evocation. Never mind. I was gonna say,
Fireball
'cause
would be
the spell
evocation,
shaping.
yes. Yeah.
Well, I was saying for the spell shaping thing, where I can make it so people don't get hit.
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and click it. I believe, yes, it only applies to evocation spells because that is your specialty.
Yeah,
Yes,
affects
so
your evocation spells, so
specifically.
that wouldn't matter if I wanted to use that spell.
Also, it is 1 plus the spell's level, and this is a 6-person party. So if you did Fireball, 2 people still got to eat it.
Exactly.
Not including
Yep.
Jiminy.
Not including Jimmy.
We know that he would probably pick the tieflings that are fire resistant.
More, you could
but
assume,
resistant,
but it,
not immune.
His damage is kind of fucking crazy.
It is 8d6.
Yeah.
I could take
Send
it.
Echo out. Send Echo out.
It'll be crazy when we give Echo the ability to hold the delayed blast fireball.
Yeah, right. It'll hold a scroll of delayed blast fireball. Cast magic circle so that you can make it delayed even longer. Delay it for a day because there's no cap to the spell for the amount of d6.
Can I?
Meow, 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 meow.
I'm gonna upcast Magnify Gravity to level 2, and I'm gonna do it on the one closest to us, because isn't it a 10-foot sphere? Or, no, 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot long circle. Which, I mean, you could do it in a way that doesn't hit Calyx, but it would almost always hit Addy.
Well, Addy?
Please no.
I thought Addy was the one
Right
on
here.
top
I got
of it.
Yeah, but like if you, I mean, I guess, yeah, you could, I see what you're trying to do.
I mean, doesn't it work? It's a 10-foot radius.
It technically is in the radius. You're really glancing it with this Magnify Gravity. But it does technically work. So I will say, yeah, it does that. What's the click it so I know what the what save it's making?
Oh, well, he could also sculpt his spell around.
Is
Addy
is Magnify Gravity evocation or conjuration?
It's transmutation, technically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's Dunamancy. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It needs to make a con save. You watch as this magical area of effect appears, and it catches like this creature's third left foot from the back, just barely enough to drag it down. As it makes its con save, it fails. So, with everything, it's a total of 11 force damage, and it is hit by all the effects of Magnify Gravity. So until the start of the next turn, its objects it doesn't have any objects on it. Its speed is halved. Okay, so it cannot move. Okay, then yeah, that is currently in effect. Are you taking a bonus action or movement?
Not that I can use, because I have only leveled spells one, so no.
Okay, in that case...
But
okay, yeah.
am
Go
I
for it.
within range of it, technically?
You do not know. You have not seen them lash out with the mandibles yet. They've only spit acid.
I'm gonna try and move to the other side of Jiminy.
Jiminy's running.
I'm gonna try to move over here.
Okay, you Jiminy is technically an allied creature, so you can move through its space. You end your turn there.
Yep.
Jiminy still looks like he's gonna run. You don't think he cares that you're in the way.
Oh, you're just gonna get fucking stampeded.
That being said, though, you watch as the creature does not hit you on the way, so it looks like it does not have as much reach as you might have thought that it would have.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it would be
Alpha Direwolf.
Alpha Direwolf and Calyx. Alpha Direwolf's dex is better than Calyx, so he goes first. He's unconscious.
Give him a smelling salt.
At the end of his turn, he regains consciousness, and Sayu watches his eyes open up, and he has seemingly caught his breath. However, his turn is over, and he cannot get up. So that ends his turn. Calyx,
He's
now
still
it's your
prone,
turn.
though, correct?
Yeah, because he doesn't have... He wakes up at the end of his turn, so he can't use half his movement to stand. So he's still prone.
I'm not sure what
feel
happened
like
here,
it's-
but we're going in here, trying to stand up, not
Okay,
going well.
I'll stand you up. I'll stand you up, bud. No worries. Boo.
Wait. How? What magic is this?
The magic of being
I love
a
how he
DM.
rolled over first.
Yeah. That's how he gets up. He slowly gets up like, oh my,
Help,
what
I'm
a...
falling and I can't get up.
Calyx stands up going, oh, Mondays. Okay, you use half your movement to stand up.
I'm gonna, again, echo, and then move echo. And we're still within 30 feet of each other.
Ataraxia, do you take opportunity attack? I had to ask, just in case you said
No?
yes.
I mean, you do have the option,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, it's a creature. You know.
You said
I
no
know it's not a
PvP.
creature, but yeah.
Echo's not a person. Echo's an NPC.
Noted.
Isn't it a
So
play
anyway,
character
I'm
by
going
Calyx?
to take a swing as Calyx at this guy real quick.
Okay, roll attack against its AC.
At the end of this fight,
You hit.
can I do the honors of getting rid of Echo?
Yeah.
What do you mean, the honors
The
of?
honors.
Not
Just
unless
want
I
to see
get
what
there
it's like
first.
to hit the non-existent man.
Okay, yeah.
Accidentally shoots Calyx.
You watch as your longsword stabs into it. It has this very thick, like, chitinous armor, but you watch as your sword, you have enough strength behind it that you can kind of get the sword into one of the joints, and it looks very messed up. It is bleeding heavily.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing again at it with the longsword then.
It dies, and you watch as Calyx backhands the sword, and it only had 4 health left, and it just completely cleaves the head off of its body. The body continues to move for a few seconds, like without its head, until it eventually slows down and kind of gets down on all fours, and then you watch as like the pressure inside the joints start to give out, and the joints kind of like it rolls over and its legs curl up into like a ball, and it dies.
Okay then. And then I'm gonna unleash Incarnation and attack with Echo at the other one.
Okay, roll attack.
Thanks.
Okay, roll damage. 10, okay. You watch as Echo gets a massive swing in, also hitting through the armor of this creature, and that creature is also now very, very bloodied.
That's crazy that Calyx has like 3 solid hits.
Yeah.
One.
Well,
Level
it's
5.
only because of the good luck roll at the very beginning. The vibe check.
Yeah, it also helps that the way the initiative worked out, if Calyx has 1 higher initiative than the female Ankeg, if that one went first, it would have mollywopped Calyx on the ground because it would have had advantage on everything, and it could have rolled to get its acid back. So this could have swung the other way really easy. He just got lucky.
And that ends my turn, and I must take the puppy out, so I will return.
Yep, and
Then
then when
it
you come back, it's
is
gonna be 4 more.
Wolf 6 has not received any orders, so he runs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It is technically still on the map. It also technically still needs to make a con save. It passes.
That would have been really sad if he was
if it
trying
just
to run
passed
away
out,
and
yeah.
just passed out.
Okay. It is now the female Ankeg. I'm going to start using their names, even though you guys don't know what those are, because it's easier than saying the creature. The female one is going to go, well, rolls a d6 to see if I get my acid back.
Hope you don't.
Hey, I get my
does.
acid back.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
crazy. Anyway,
That's a damn shame.
blows a line of acid immediately. It is going to once
fucking
again
damn shame.
blast a 30-foot line of acid the exact same way it did before. So it is going to hit everyone it hit before. The minimum damage will kill the wolf. This wolf will die. It cannot live. It lets out a
Oh, it's not
horrifying...
flower attacks.
It lets off a no, you guys haven't attacked a wolf yet. She said when an ally attacks a wolf.
Oh.
'Cause why would she help out the monster?
No, but I thought you'd go after the monster now.
No, her initiative is later. Her held action still hasn't gone off. And then, so there's that. That can't live. Now, Onyx, Psy, deck saves.
Oh.
Alpha Wolf will
That-
make it.
Nope.
Alpha Wolf is now conscious, so it does not have disadvantage. So it's just a regular dexterity roll for Alpha Direwolf. It rolls a... It's actually not proficient. That's funny. It only has a +2. It fails. Cool. Alpha
Is
Direwolf.
Sight at the computer?
I hope so. She might also be helping with the dog.
Oh, I muted. I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah,
Hello?
just dex save against the acid.
Yes.
And then Echo cannot survive because it has 1 hit point.
Oh, we'll fucking see, I guess.
Dang it, I guess I can't do the
You're
Wow.
a fucking bitch! You're a bitch! Right here, right now, fight
Damn,
me!
that's crazy. Bite you, you'd say. That's a very interesting choice of words.
No!
That was a bad choice of
Are you
words.
kidding me?
So it is going to line of acid. So everyone who failed, which is everyone, is going to take 11 acid damage.
God damn it. I'll add it. Just give me a second.
Okay, and then Onyx,
I'll wait.
yeah, you mark off yours. It is then going to checks character sheet again. Nope, yeah, CR2 creature, it doesn't. Okay, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, it's gonna try. It's gonna burrow underground. So it can burrow. It will attempt to burrow away.
Can I opportunity
Yes,
attack it
you
while
can.
it's burrowing?
Yep, the wolf can make an opportunity attack bite. However, because Echo is dead, you no longer have pack tactics because there's nobody within 5 feet. So it's a straight roll bite.
I don't think that one had pack tactics to begin with.
Well, when it made the attack, Echo wasn't there, and I don't remember if Echo gives pack
Oh,
tactics or
okay.
not. But Echo's dead now, so it doesn't matter. 15 for 11 piercing. 15 hits. Has an AC of 14. So you watch as it attempts to burrow underground, right? And then you see this giant wolf reach its head into the hole. You hear like this sickening crunch, and you watch as this wolf drags a limp, lifeless corpse out of the hole and just splatters it onto the ground. As it is now fucking turbo dead. It had 7 health left. So it
Hell
dies.
yeah!
Chew toy.
Nom nom.
Yeah. The wolf looks real proud of itself. That's dead.
Walks it into the house. Hey, look at my new toy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is. They're both dead. That was its turn. So it's dead now. It doesn't get to finish its turn, which means Wolf 7 goes. Wolf 7 watched a wolf die. He freaks out. Wolf 7's gonna run. 3, 6. Con save. One of these wolves is gonna get unlucky. And it's this one. It dies. You watch as it's running, and for any of you who've read the hit book Shiloh, it's running and running and running, and its heart just gives out from the stress, and it dies.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Jeez.
I hate you so much.
That is how close to death these creatures are. The adrenaline uses up the last bit of energy it has, and that wolf just drops dead mid-stride and slumps onto the ground.
Rough.
No, it's not saying rough anymore.
The puppy does a thing you can't see because its stealth is high. Cole, it's your turn.
Can I hear whatever the baby wolf did?
The baby wolf does not appear to be speaking in wolf or in anything.
Well, I just mean like if whatever it did it make noise?
It did not.
Oh.
You get the feeling like it might just still be hiding in exactly the same spot, hoping that all of its family doesn't get murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cole, it is now your turn. The two giant insectoid creatures that you don't know what they are apparently there were 2 of them, and apparently they're dead.
I'm gonna make sure.
They certainly look dead. The big
gonna-
red X's that appeared on them seem to signify that they died.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move 5 feet. Here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ready an action for if we see another one of these creep pop out of the ground.
Okay. And so you're basically if another insectoid creature bursts out of the ground, you're shooting it.
Essentially, anything pops out of the ground, I'm shooting.
Basically anything shows up that isn't one of your friends, you're gonna shoot in the face. Basically.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. Is that your turn?
And then can I technically try to stealth behind the dead body?
You're still currently stealth. You haven't broke your stealth yet.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not really stealth, but yeah. All right, cool. So I guess I have my turn there.
Okay.
I'm readying.
Wolf 5 goes. Wolf 5 runs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Makes it. It's not off the map yet though, so it still has to roll a con save.
Do it again. Do it again.
Hey! It falls unconscious. And then it hits the ground and skids. Wolf 2. Hey, I'm leaving. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, he's still on the map. Here comes that con save. He's fine. Flower's turn.
Oh
She
my
looks
God.
to her right. Addie's gone.
Oh no!
She's like,
I was waiting for that.
and she's alone in a field. Giant insects are bursting out of the ground. 3 wolves have showed up. She's not dumb, so she knows one of them is Addie because it's wearing a tiara, but she doesn't know where the other ones came from. The wolves are running away. The bugs appear dead, so she doesn't know what to do. So she's just gonna go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then she's just gonna like stand here. She's gonna stand. Oh no, that ends. And it's not concentration.
Okay.
The effects are only on the creatures in the circle when it was cast. When that creature died, it was functionally unimportant. And then so she's just gonna kind of sit down on the ground and go. She's just kind of sitting because she doesn't know what to do and no one told her what to do and everyone ran away from her and she's scared and she's just kind of sitting in a ball on the ground.
Oh no.
Addie, what a bitch.
You're gonna have to unpack that one in therapy. Onyx, your turn.
Okay.
The wolf that looked threatening, like don't hurt my dad, melted in front of you.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to move directly next to Sai. Maybe not a good idea, but who knows?
Might I suggest moving away from the alpha direwolf before it becomes conscious again?
Oh, it's currently conscious. It's just currently lying down.
It's currently conscious.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I'm standing next to Sai.
It's okay, Onyx. You took wolf as one of your languages, right? It's like common infernal wolf.
I am also going to ready my action so that should the alpha direwolf make any attacks at myself or Sai, I will attack it.
Okay.
Now, do I technically get the two attack when I do that?
Technically you're only supposed to get one. I try to choose it as you're using your action to hold your reaction basically to hold the attack action. So I view extra attack as part of the attack action. That's technically not rules as written. That's not raw. That's the way I do it. But you, in this circumstance, you would get 2 attacks. Yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
That's an Ophis rule. That's not a D&D rule, and that would be overpowered in regular D&D. But you guys are kind of playing overpowered characters anyway, so I think it's fine and more fun. In that case, that's
so then,
yep. Ooh, yep. And then that was your. So you're holding, and then is that it?
Yep.
Sai, it is your turn.
Okay. So are we just like killing these fuckers? Like.
I don't know. I was trying to give Ataraxia a chance to talk to them now that the other things are dead.
I mean, I can skip my turn. I don't.
Can I do that when it's not my turn?
Talking
Keep
is a
in
free
mind you
action.
said
A
when they appear to be
conversation would
dead.
be a your turn thing. So, like, if you wanted to say, I say blank to the wolves, I'll allow it, but you can't, like, have a full-blown conversation.
I
Just be
think
like,
this is
"Well, good,
gonna
bro."
be a full-blown conversation.
Unless everyone in the initiative order says, hey, we're going to suspend our actions and let you talk, in which case we would leave initiative, but people are still doing actions, so that's why it's still turn-based.
Okay.
Also, you do
Are
need
you
to deal
kidding?
with the now-released Jiminy, who looks like he's probably going to dash at the end of this turn.
Okay, so the big guys should go after Jiminy, or one of the big guys, and whoever's fast.
I could just send my wolves to like surround him, not attack him, just like kind of corral him to like not run.
This fucking cow.
That sounds like a terrible
This
idea.
cow
You're
gets
gonna
Jiminy
get
a
all
fucking
the
heart
time.
attack.
Don't you know? Anyways, I'm back. I'm guessing that the giant ant died. It shot acid breath. Yeah.
One of the dire wolves turned it into a chew toy.
Yeah, it tried to burrow away, and the wolf basically, like John
Okay.
Wick, snapped its neck. It was really cool. You should have been there.
Let's go.
I wasn't really that attached in the first place. They're just monsters.
Stop.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
Sai,
I'm
are
all
you
caught up. It's
basically
very
going to
trusting.
hold your turn and let Addie talk, and then just see what happens? Or are you going to hold a turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I'm kind of like. I need help. But I will hold my turn and let Addie speak to the wolves. to see
Okay.
if
In that
gets
case,
us-
Addie, it's your turn next. So, if you'd like to attempt to speak to the wolves,
Okay.
there is one wolf left. It's the little wolf. I'm sorry. There's a couple, but they're kind of far away. But the big
dire
one
wolf
is
is conscious, right?
what's up?
The alpha dire wolf is conscious, right?
Well, he's
Like, I can
conscious,
talk
but
to
he's.
him?
I mean, from where you are, you can't tell because you're like 30 feet away. But like Onyx can see that his eyes are open, but he's still lying down on the ground, motionless.
Okay. I don't know how to do this.
How does one be a wolf?
How does someone...
Are there social factors that I need to consider?
So, Wolfraxia is, going to approach... Yeah. Oh, well. And try to talk to that alpha. First, I guess I'm just gonna ask what they're doing here.
The alpha will, if you'll allow him, he's going to attempt to stand up.
I'm not gonna stop him.
Okay, he stands up. He looks up and sees a large tiefling wielding a greatsword, and is like, "We cool, bro?" He hesitates before making any sharp noises or movements. He waits to see if he's
We're
about
cool
to
if you
get
don't
stabbed.
attack.
He has not made any aggressive actions, but he sees that you are readying an aggressive action, so he's trying to, without words, he's trying to clarify if he can get out of your alive.
Direwolf Addie is gonna shake her head no to Onyx, like, do not attack him.
I'm gonna nod my head like, yeah, we're good. We're cool. If you don't do anything, I don't do anything.
Okay. He will then walk over to in front of to Wolfraxia. And then he'll go in wolf, so no one. This isn't even technically a language. I'm just gonna say you can communicate with him because you're both the same creature. And he'll basically communicate like, hungry, starving, couldn't make noise, creatures underground, we're all dying.
Are there
You
any
ain't
more of
getting
these
my cow.
creatures?
Let's see. What's his intelligence? Can he count?
Oh god.
Well, there's more than these two.
Did you ever see more than 2 at a time, pretty much?
I need to understand if he knows what the concept of 2 is. He has an intelligence
my
of
direwolf's intelligence is 3.
3.
So
Yeah, 3 is one above mindless beast. He doesn't know how to count. He will only say like, there were more wolves. Well, he wouldn't call himself a wolf. More of us than them, but they were bigger, is basically what he'll say.
got it. Were you like hunting for them? Like, why were you taking the like? What was the goal of taking the
No,
cows?
he'll shake his head. He's like, no. He goes, every time we killed, once we started to eat, they would appear. They would hear us through the ground. And so every time we made a kill, they would run us off, and we wouldn't get to eat. And so we would have to hunt again the next day, and then they would show up again the next day. We ran out of everything in the forest, and so we had to start coming near the two-leg creatures.
Okay. So this is a bit of a predicament.
Sounds like we got make a lot of noise.
Want to see me dash again?
Onyx just starts running in a circle. Tokyo Drift, baby! He just throws himself on the ground.
You ever hear see a tiefling do a burnout?
Yeah.
Wait, does it have a thunder thing?
Not a bad
No, I
idea.
don't think I have Thunder Smite. I don't think I have Thunder Smite select.
No, you're yelling.
Oh, I could use Thaumaturgy.
You could use Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Well,
Right now, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't
Wait.
speak wolf, so he's like, this is weird.
Right now, I'm just looking at them like. Yeah,
You
I don't
do-
know what's happening. When if someone decides to attack Sai.
It's like when there's two huskies in the same room and one starts going, so the other one has to one up them, and then it's a positive feedback loop.
So what you're saying is there's nothing for you guys left to eat in the woods nearby?
Nothing in our territory.
Okay.
Except looks at Jiminy, salivates.
Oh,
No.
you don't,
Don't even think about it.
motherfucker. No, you don't.
Wolfraxia is gonna give like a warning growl to leave Jiminy alone.
He'll back down. He gets it. He's outnumbered. I will say, while he's having this
Trying to
conversation,
think of-
by the way, you watch as he, like, without breaking eye contact with you, you watch as he, like, flicks his tail, and all the remaining wolves start slowly backing up, and they leave the map.
Including the one that was dead, apparently.
He phases out of existence, don't worry about it. That's how loyal he is.
I'm trying to think of how they can get food without taking any more cows. They don't have
could hunt for them.
anything. I have no way of asking you guys if you're willing to do that. Because I thought of that, but I didn't want to just be like, oh yeah, we'll go get you guys food. And then y'all are like, what the fuck? Why would you say that?
I will say, Wolfraxia, you can roll just a general intelligence check.
My intelligence, right?
Yeah, it's your mind, yeah. Not at the -4.
What the fuck? There it is.
Okay. 5 is
Well.
enough to meet an easy DC. So what I will say is you're intelligent enough about, like, nature and the woods to know that, like, now that the reason that they were actively overhunting their territory is obviously because they had to. If the source of what was causing the overhunting is removed because they no longer need to hunt every day to compete with these creatures, then circumstantially, you know that the rest of the forest that isn't their territory, now that there's no herbivores in this area, herbivores will move in because the overgrowth is now very lush because it's been overhunted. In a week or two, you'd think that they would be able to kind of bounce back and go back to their normal homeostasis kind of situation in a couple of weeks. You would probably only need to tide them over for like a week or two. You haven't done any checking, but theoretically, if someone was like good at survival, they could probably take apart these bug creatures and see if they were edible. If they were, these two large creatures, now that a bunch of the wolves are dead, might be enough to sustain them. But with a 5, you're not 100% sure. But you basically need to like autopsy one of them to see if A, they're poison, B, they're not poison but even remotely edible, or C, if they even have meat. You're not familiar with these creatures, you don't know, but you think it's possible.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell the wolf, the alpha, you cannot come to the two-legged creatures' lands anymore and take their creatures, their cows. Me and my other two-legged friends here will find you a source of food for now. And the woods should have things for you to hunt soon.
He'll go like, what would he say? He's not gonna thank you because he's prideful and an alpha. So he'll go, if you give food until the forest returns, we will not return here. And he gestures to like the field.
Okay. Good. Now 50-50, and if I want to try as a wolf to communicate to my party, or if I just want to change back and hope the alpha doesn't flip.
Maybe explain to the alpha that you're going to be two-legged in a second.
Yeah, I'm about to be a two-leg.
Because he didn't see you transfer before he was knocked out.
Yeah.
I will say,
Okay,
if you're
so-
if one of your things is you want to be able to communicate with the dire wolf.
I can
But-
communicate to him with the other dire wolves. I know
Yeah.
that.
So
That's
basically, you can't.
doable.
But here's the thing: you can't understand what he'll say back because your summoned direwolves can't talk to you. But you can say, "Tell him this," and they will. So you will have one-way communication, guaranteed. But you won't know what he is saying back.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Sorry. I'm gonna tell him, do you see the shiny thing on my head?
Very shiny.
Yes. So, I'm going to become two-legged. You will know it's me, because I have the shiny thing on my head.
He raises an eyebrow. You're going to chew off 2 of your legs? Why would you do that?
No! No!
Nom nom.
You'll see what I mean
He has
in a
trouble
moment.
comprehending what you're explaining to him with an intelligence of 3.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like most things would.
So I'm gonna take a step back.
Same, but different.
Okay. He watches apprehensively.
and become Addie again.
Okay. And you watch as Wolfraxia becomes Ataraxia once again. The wolf looks surprised.
Okay, so the wolves have agreed not to come back here. If we can find them some food for the next week or two, odds are after that they'll be able to hunt in the forest again.
Did they say if there was more of these things?
He can't count. But he did say that there was more of the wolves than there were of these creatures. So hopefully there's
You
not.
didn't ask him if
So there are anywhere
This is
from
all of them?
2 to 9 of these creatures.
Yeah,
Correct.
well, listen.
8.
He's not that smart.
He's not exactly a wealth of information.
Yeah, he can only tell me so much.
did he ever see more than this at a time?
I don't think
Do
so.
I need to run around
From the
again?
way
I
he
feel like that
answered,
was a
I don't
problem
think so.
before.
Sure, Onyx,
Give me a couple laps on
take a
this.
lap.
Yeah, take a lap.
Make sure that motherfucker doesn't attack me.
He doesn't look like he's gonna attack
I'll
you.
jump in
He's not
front.
gonna attack
I'll
you.
jump in front
He's
of
not-
you.
He's
if
not gonna
that's the
attack
case.
you. Take a fucking lap.
Yeah. And so are you going to run around the field in your heavy armor,
Please
and then
do.
also you're gonna cast thaumaturgy to make like everything rumble and be extra loud.
Yeah,
I-
Okay.
If I
Someone's
also
gonna get a
did that,
phone recorder.
would it be
Wait,
doubled
wait.
because I have
It would.
thaumaturgy
It would.
also?
It would stack.
Okay, then I'll do
Before
it
you do
too.
Wait, before you do that, I'm gonna have one of the wolves, one of my dire wolves, tell the alpha wolf that a lot of noise is about to happen. Don't freak out. It's us.
Wait. Before we do that, though, you said
Should we
you
run
would
in
provide
opposite
them
directions?
food for a week. How are you providing them food for a week?
I'm gonna check these insects and hope they're edible.
I'll check this one.
Being an outlander.
And if not,
We'll figure it
I
out.
think we have some leftover jerky. Sai, how are your jerky reserves looking?
I have so many.
I took all the turkey, everyone.
You've got like
Also-
5 pounds, 10
Also,
pounds.
to be fair, enough.
Yeah,
of
but
us
I always have
have
jerky
outlander
cold.
backgrounds. I'm sure we can come up with enough
Yeah.
rations to feed the wolf.
Yeah, a lot of us are the wanderer background, which allows you
Some
to do
people
that.
just feed them every night, while the
Yeah.
rest of us do other things.
so
Yeah,
we're gonna
exactly.
stay here
Does
for
that
a
mean we
week.
essentially have pets?
We're gonna stay here for a week.
No, it's a joke.
Okay.
What I need to know
Fucking laugh.
are Onyx and Sai going to run
Yes.
around in a circle in
Yes.
the middle of the field, casting thaumaturgy and running around in heavy armor. That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have heavy
Stay
armor.
away from us.
Calyx, can I borrow your heavy armor, or at least like a plate? Because I don't have heavy armor, so
You will be squished.
I will say, yeah,
That's
you're not
gonna take
proficient in
too
heavy
long.
armor, so you can't wear it. But if you take Calyx's shield and like bang it with like something metal, I'll say that counts as the same amount of noise as wearing heavy armor.
can I bang it with the meteorites that are currently floating around me?
Well, it's a
Caleb,
wooden and
you
metal
don't
shield.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
gonna-
juggling.
It's not metal, but I'll hold out my quarterstaff and be like, here. You can hang it with this.
I'm pretty sure I have a staff.
Ophis,
Oh.
Yeah.
can I move like 10, 15 feet if we're? Because
Oh yeah, we're out of initiative. It seems that now that you guys
And me
have
and
had, you're in an
Jiminy
amicable
go, like,
conversation.
this way.
Ooh,
I feel like me and Jiminy should just
I
back
assumed
up.
that when you guys said the conversation was starting, when Sai said like the big guys are gonna handle Jiminy, I assumed like everyone just kind of calmed it down, so I didn't make you roll for it, unless you guys didn't want to do that, in which case Jimmy's gonna take an action.
Brontes, do you want to like lead him back to the barn? Should we,
Wait,
like,
wait,
lead
wait.
him-
Do not
Before he-
send him on his own.
I will heal him so we don't get docked money.
That's
Sounds
probably
good,
pretty
man, like-
smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna use how much lay on
It
hands? do I
took
need to
12.
use left?
He took 12 acid damage.
I will use 12 lay on hands to make sure that this cow is healed.
You watch as
Can you heal me?
Jiminy calls all the way back
I
to
also
full
would
health.
like that.
Yes,
I
we got
need
bronchitis
help.
inside, fucking bloody.
Yeah, they're,
Okay.
they're melting.
And we're saving a
But
fucking
guys, the cow is good. I just
Okay,
saved us
okay,
50 gold.
cow.
Ty, you get 6 lay on hands.
By the way,
Brontes, you get 6 lay on hands.
Cole, just
Okay, so you said 6, right? Okay.
You get 6.
And then we're gonna get 3 of these
Gotcha.
things to pop into the ground and smoke
Can I?
everyone
Do
with
I
acid.
have Calyx's shield yet?
Calyx, do you give her your shield?
I'm not paying for a cow that we don't even
Okay.
get to eat.
I wouldn't want to pay for a cow.
It's
either.
his equipment, so I can't give it to you unless he verbally tells me
I
that he
said
gives it to you.
no.
No, okay, then you do not. However, I will.
Well,
I
can
will
have
tell
like
you.
a chest plate or something?
I will tell you that Ataraxia also has a shield. So
Addie, can I borrow your
It would
shield?
sure.
And
These
as
things
soon
are
as
gonna
I
pop
take
up
Do you
it,
need
and
the
just
wait?
fucking
Do you
murk
have a
us.
quarterstaff? Do you need the quarterstaff?
I do. I have a quarterstaff. But as soon as I take the shield, can I draw a mustache on it?
are you asking her or me?
I guess in general, can I just draw a mustache on it? I draw a mustache.
All right,
Sure.
Cole's gonna use Mage Hand to draw a mustache.
I
first,
never
so
use it
that's
anyway.
No, we're not getting it.
We're not doing this right now. Okay, so that I have an understanding of the actions that are happening. Brontes, you are attempting to
No, he
lead
wants to
Jiminy
heal him.
back to the barn so that he is no longer in danger. Onyx having healed him
Think
all the
so.
way to full health, so he is in pristine
Yes.
condition. And funnily enough, mage armor lasts like 8 hours, so he is still glowing, which is kind of funny. So that's happening at the same time. Onyx and Sai are going to run around casting thaumaturgy and slamming their wooden shield with a wooden stick, making as much noise as possible in an attempt to draw out any more of these creatures. And also while that's happening, Calyx and Addie are going to do survival checks to see if the bug creatures are edible, and if they are, you're going to give both creatures to the wolves so that they go fuck off for a week and don't bother anyone else. Do I have
Question.
everything?
Also, I healed Sai
Yes.
and Bronte.
And yeah, there, I'm trusting you guys to update
Points
your own
each.
sheets. Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Question.
kept
Yes.
one lay on hands for myself.
Before Onyx and I run around the fields and wake everything up, like just exert energy like that, can I use thunder clap instead because it can be heard 100 feet away?
Oh yeah, that's cantrip, right?
Yeah.
That's probably
yeah, you
much
can cast
more
it every
useful.
6 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, well, so I guess I can do that so you don't have to run around, Onyx.
Works for me.
You should do
Okay.
both.
No.
Agreed.
I think it'd be funny if you did both.
Can I stealth draw a mustache on Onyx on Calyx's shield? Thanks.
Why?
Anyway.
No, you're not getting
I
my
thought you had
shield.
my shield.
No, you have Ataraxia's shield.
I know, but I wanted to stealth draw it on.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, currently you're doing the running around with thunderous whatever thing. Afterwards, we could roll
Okay.
for that.
So
So,
I'm
okay, then
doing that.
in order, here's what happens. Bronte's animal handling check, because if you'll recall, the lead that was holding Jiminy is melted. So you're currently just kind of coaxing an unrestrained animal to not
Maybe
run
I
away.
should. Maybe I should have let him back.
I thought you said that
13.
we didn't have to roll because we all tried to calm him down.
No, you rolled so that he didn't book it. Because remember, he got like really, really hurt, and then his lead melted. He was going to sprint away for his life. You have calmed him, but now you need to try to get him like hundreds of yards back to the house into like a barn without a rope, or at least he doesn't currently have a lead. A 13 is plenty, though. 10 was the DC. You are able to gently coax Jiminy, who is very traumatized, by the way, as he almost died from acid and then just isn't injured anymore, so he's kind of having a crisis because he still feels the pain of having been melted, but his skin is there, and that's pretty weird. And then you eventually
Gonna
get him
need
back to the
cow
barn
therapy.
without issue. That takes about 15-ish minutes.
I was not paying for a fucking cow.
Now, I need Calyx and Ataraxia each roll a survival check to attempt to take apart and analyze the creatures. Okay, and then I'll say, if you guys choose to, because you're basically autopsying these creatures, you can both make either a nature or history check to attempt to remember / figure out what these creatures are.
Well, neither of those are useful.
I'm not proficient in either of them.
Neither am I.
The druid that doesn't have proficiency in nature.
What kind of druid are you?
It's an intelligence check.
Weird one.
I'm more of a wisdom character.
Yeah, she doesn't memorize, she kind of vibes
nature is an
it out.
intelligence thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, here's what happens.
We got the cheap druid.
With a 14, Calyx, you kind of butchered the thing. You're not super, like, the way this creature is structured, you're not super familiar with. You've never seen anything like this in all your life. It is basically a huge-ass bug with a bunch of, like, weird, veiny, white flesh, but also, like, chitinous armor, but also, like, claws, and also, like, acid glands. And it's, like, 15 feet long, and it's scary as hell. It's got, like, 6 pairs of eyes. It's freaky. And you kind of take it apart, and you're like, wow, this is gross. I'm just covered in slime, and I don't really know what I'm looking at. Ataraxia, with a 14, you're able to kind of separate the plates of the armor away from the flesh and kind of take the bone structure out, take the head off, kind of get rid of the wolf bite marks, and you are able to successfully deconstruct this creature. You are certain that while it probably doesn't taste great, the meat of this creature is not poisonous and is edible. Though it smells really bad raw, and it's really slimy and the texture sucks. But you could technically eat this. You think that with a 14, between these two creatures, you could theoretically, after about an hour, harvest enough meat for what's left of the wolves for about-ish a week, assuming you could convince them to not just eat it all in one sitting, because they're starving. And then, Sai, you spend, we'll say, 15-ish minutes running around in a circle, casting Thunderclap and doing what you do. In that time, you hear hundreds of feet away these echoes of these thunderclaps because you're in this wide open field, and at no point do you hear any more rumbling or tunneling, and no more creatures appear.
Thank God.
However, you do notice off in the distance the lights to the house come on, and there's an old guy in the window shaking his fist at you. As you remember that it's like 9 to 10 o'clock at night.
damn kids.
That was
Hey, we
good.
just saved your cows, motherfucker.
He doesn't know that.
Yell it back to him in dramaturgy. You might give him a heart attack.
Isn't he deaf? Wait, oh, he's not deaf. He's mute.
He's mute.
That would explain why he heard the thunderclaps.
Oh my god, so he can't even yell at us. Ah, fuck you.
He's aggressively signing, but you can't. You don't understand it.
So can I?
Yeah.
Can I have one of the dire wolves ask the alpha, if I give you enough food for you and your family for a week, can I trust you not to eat it all in one go? If I can, just give like a little like bow or something. Like
He'll look at you, and then he'll look at the other wolf. Like, that wolf will translate to the alpha wolf. He'll look back at the wolf, look back at you, look at the pile of meat. You watch as he, like, leans down, and he takes, like, a bite of one of the smaller pieces, and he, like, visibly retches. And he's like, ah. And then he looks at the pile of meat, and then he looks at all of you, and then he looks back at the 2 dead wolves, and he's like, you can see he's thinking with his 3 intelligence that one singular gear is really turning. And then he'll kind of, like, make a series of howls and gestures to your wolf. And then your wolf kind of, like, shrugs. And then he goes... And then he does a little bow. And it seems as though he is not happy about the arrangement. But, given how disgusting the food is, he's not exactly eager to eat it. However, he is smart enough to know that he probably can't win in a fight. So, if he tries to come back here, he'll just get killed. So he's like, well, we don't like the situation, but we'll settle, basically.
Cool. Follow-up question real quick. Can I like notice that Calyx is just struggling and go over and like show him how to do it to maybe not take a whole hour
So
to
with
do
a
this
14,
by myself?
yeah, with a 14, I'm basically saying that, like, between the 2 bodies, I averaged out your 14 and his 9. And you get just barely enough meat because your average is above 10 to get through the week, like just barely. Like, they might have to hunt, like, they might have to hope that they come across like a rabbit here or like a deer there or something, but they will more than likely make it with a 9 and a 14. But yeah, you can help Calyx out. And then I will say, with a 14 survival, I mean, with a 7 nature and an 11 nature, you guys don't know what these creatures are for sure. Addie, with an 11, you will say when you were training to be a druid, you did see in a book once, there was a section of like personal accounts from your master of weird things she's seen that by all means shouldn't really be part of nature, but are technically part of nature. In that section was a section of insect creatures, and you remember a creature that fit this description, that these are burrowing giant insects, that they usually live like really, really deep underground. They come up to the surface when they lay eggs. They eat a ton of food for like a couple of weeks to like a month. And then they lay a ton of eggs, fertilize them, and then they go into like a hibernation around the clutch to create like natural armor. And then that's their spawning cycle. Usually they don't show up this far south. So this is probably why the farmers are unfamiliar with them. So you don't know why they would come this far south, but you are familiar that this is a creature that technically is known, just not known to these people. They've come outside of their typical, like, tropic level, you could say, for one reason or another.
And I know that if they had laid their eggs, they probably wouldn't be actively coming.
No, they'd be hibernating.
Okay.
And I will say, you know what, with a 14... because technically speaking, you were harvesting the female one, you would find, like, about a dozen football-sized, leathery insect eggs in the abdomen that were, like, they look unfertilized, but they look ready to be laid.
Okay, are they edible? Like, are they, like, a chicken type of egg, or, like, should we just burn these?
They look like,
Can I get 'em?
they look like the equivalent of... I guess they would look like, imagine have you ever seen a snake egg? How they're kind of like felty? It looks like that, and they're like squishy and felty, but they're the size of like an American football.
So
You've never eaten
technically-
one. You couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you. I don't think anyone. It wasn't in the book. I'll tell you that. But you could try.
No.
Wait, didn't we give them enough food? Can I just slash all the eggs?
If Addie lets you, she's the one who found them. Onyx is just in the mood for genocide. He's like, just let me end the bloodline. Come on.
I haven't done anything. All I did was dashed and brought these fuckers up.
I
Let me
just
swing my
love
sword.
God said, I don't know, ask Addie, and I just watched Onyx move across the
He levitates like Nosferatu, sword drawn, begging you to let him kill these unborn
just
bug
gonna shoot an
children.
Cole's gonna shoot a crossbow from across the map and snipe all the eggs.
Addie's just holding an egg in her hand, and the arrow just goes straight through it.
When the arrow hits the kind of felty, leathery thing, the entire egg pops, and you watch as this like viscous yellow fluid just like oozes out, and it reeks.
Addie's gonna gag and drop the egg that was in her.
It splatters all over the ground. You watch as
Oh my God.
everything within 30 feet with keen smelling, i.e. all the wolves, visibly like retch, and they start backing up. They're like, nope. We hate that.
Swing my
I'm so
sword
glad
at
I'm
the rest
not a
of the
wolf
eggs.
anymore.
As Onyx chops up all the eggs, the smell
Me
gets
and Jiminy
worse
aren't
and
there,
worse
Alex?
and worse, and eventually, like, the alpha dire wolf is gonna fucking leave. He's like pawing at his fucking nose with his paw, and he's shaking his head, and he seems visibly distressed, and he just fucking leaves.
Do us a
Yes.
favor. Use that lovely little spell of yours. Clean me up.
Don't do it.
Addie up and clean up the area so that the direwolf comes back.
Oh. Prestidigitation. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
The direwolf does not appear to be coming back. He seems done. He's like, okay, we're done.
But we have to give him the food still.
The wrong note. That's wrong. That's wrong. I misclicked. Ignore that. Ignore it.
Onyx, you get exploded with magical swords. The long con run by Sai.
I'm so sorry.
But no, I will say the wolf will basically like he'll tell the other summoned wolves that like we don't have hands, so just drop it off in the like he remembers the three of you that showed up at his house basically. He's like, just drop it off.
Yeah.
Because you said you'd give it to him. He took that as you'll bring it to the den. That way we don't have to come back here. Because you said if he came back here, you'd kill him. So he's taking that as a get off the field kind of thing.
Good enough.
And then I will just say, hand wave. You bring it. His den is only like 10 minutes away. It just took a while to get there the first time because you had to find it. You can throw it all into like a sheet or a tarp or whatever. Walk it over there. Put it in there. Deuces, baby. And then walk back.
I volunteer to walk.
Okay, then you do that, and then I will say at the time that you are done doing that,
because I'm
Yeah.
the one that's
Yeah.
been.
at the time that you are done doing that is also the time that Sai is done doing her thing, and at the time that Brontes returns from having put away Jiminy, you all reconvene in the field. It is now like 9:30 at night.
So I think let's pull the wolves over so we can show that part of what the wolves' problem was. We can show not sheriff.
Pull the wolves over?
There's 2 dead wolves.
The 2 bodies, yeah, the wolf did not take the dead with him.
There was 2
I
dead
don't feel
wolves.
like we need to take the wolf with us. I think we can just tell them that it was wolves, and that the problem is solved.
We should have just taken a selfie with the aliens.
I don't
They're
think
not
we can
aliens.
do that. Last I checked,
Any-
everything in Ophisterra is ye old. I don't think we can take selfies.
No, but if any of you have illusion spells, you could just basically say, like, I'm memorizing the creature so that when I create an illusion, it looks exactly like the creature, which is functionally
This
taking a
is-
picture.
I am not Soleus right now. I do not have an illusory spell.
Yeah, spells like minor illusion, minor image, major image, anything like that, you could functionally use as a camera.
Nope.
Okay, anyway, guys, I think we should pull everything over. Explain the situation to sheriff that these were the main culprits. The wolves had nothing left to do. Some of the wolves are dead anyway. The wolves will not bother this again, and if they do, kill them.
Here's the coordinates to their den.
Yeah, here's their den.
You're gonna dox the
Stop it.
wolves like that? What the
I
fuck?
feel like we
No.
really shouldn't
No,
just
we
give
can't-
them
We cannot
the.
give that because Addie just made a pretty good deal, and I don't trust these fucking humans to just like not.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we give them the coordinates to the den, they might just get nervous and send like a just send a party of people with pitchforks and torches and just go kill them anyways.
And
You
honestly,
don't think they would have done that by now?
the wolves didn't do anything to us. They didn't even hit any of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, one of them passed out right in front of you. That swift breeze might have knocked you over.
It actually took the sweat off of his forehead.
Yeah. So you guys are going to basically pull all the bodies together, and then you're going to basically explain. You're going to say, we explain everything that just happened, that we discovered to the guard, as per like the
In the
mission,
morning.
basically.
Yeah.
In the morning, no, because I'll tell you this: at about 10:30,
Chuck's gone.
You see a car. Oh yeah, Chuck left to go back, but he said he would send a guard to come check on you to make sure you all didn't die.
Oh.
So at about 10:30, oh, Chuck's not here. Ignore him. At about 10:30, this guy shows up, whose nameplate just says guard, but actually, you know what? None of you have asked his name. This random guy shows up, and he's like, and then he sees two giant wolves, two giant dead bugs that have been eviscerated and taken apart, two dead wolves, and a bunch of people who look like they were dipped in acid. And then he's
No,
like,
we got prestidigitation.
no, yeah, but you still, like,
Not healed.
you're not healed. You're still visibly, like, acid burned on your face and body.
And then there's me, untouched.
Yeah.
Like an ass.
You know, like a coward. Yeah, the guard will show up and he'll look around and he'll go, Chuck wanted a report. What?
The report is the problem solved. Sir, what is your name?
It's
Put it out.
shut the fuck up. I have to check my notes. There was a rumor about this guy. I forgot his name. There's a rumor.
I thought this was all just a part of the
Oh, wait! I have all the names written down from the rumors!
Oh, my name is Tomas.
Tomas? Like the tank?
Tomas. No H.
Jesus Christ.
Tomas.
Thomas
T-O.
is the one that's cheating on his wife.
Do not
Damn.
say that out loud.
So Addie
I
says
did
that
not
out loud.
say that out loud. No, 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 no.
Okay, Tomas. Yeah. So I think we can. What's? Oh God. What's?
Yes.
Chuck, right?
Chuck is the guard captain. Yes.
Yeah. So we've kind of found we found the problem. We solved the problem. These things here were causing a big portion of the problem, and the wolf problem is now sorted as well.
He blinks slowly at you.
But the people disappearing problem, I don't think has been addressed.
No, yeah, that problem's completely separate.
He'll point his
That's our
spear at
next problem.
he'll point his spear at the giant bug piles and go, What are those?
Dead.
What are those?
We don't know
Those are
exactly
what you
what
call
they are,
Dismembered and non-functional.
but we do know that they are no longer your problem.
But what if they come back?
They
They
won't.
can't.
Make a lot of noise and kill them.
He looks at his wooden spear, and then
They're
he looks
not
at the
indigenous to
15-foot
this
tall
area.
armored bug, and he's like, okay.
I'm gonna explain to him that they're not indigenous to this area. It was weird that these two were even here to begin with, so the odds of more showing up are very low.
Oh,
You got bigger fish
that
to
makes
fry.
sense.
But these two showed up.
And then he'll take his spear and he'll go, what about those? And he points to the giant dire wolves.
They are my friends. They are not going to hurt you. They do what I say. And then I'm gonna tell them to, like, come closer to me just to kind of show him that they listen to me.
Oh,
Come pet
okay.
that dog.
Meanwhile,
I
you
assume
brought the
the
so
wolves
much
will come closer to
him.
me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you can't move the tokens. I forgot. I thought I gave you access.
Oh, I
to the-
can. I
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't know if I should.
Yeah.
You
Well, yeah, I
brought
mean,
the
yeah,
wolves
they're your
closer
wolves.
to him.
Yeah. They just surround him.
Yeah, they won't hurt you. Proceeds to bring
Yeah.
them closer.
No, they're behind me.
Yeah, and then he'll go, oh, I see. I have a cat. And he attempts to meet a middle
Similar.
ground with what you've just said. That these giant
Very
wolves
similar.
are your friends.
Not quite, but yeah.
Mine doesn't listen to me.
I love how
Cats
neither
can
of the
be
people
very
are interested in checking on Flower.
opinionated creatures.
Yeah.
We had a
Flower's just
monkey for all of 3
Flower's
seconds.
just sitting on the ground.
And then he'll look around. He'll go, I guess you did it. And then he gives like a shaky
sir.
thumbs up, and he looks uncomfortable. Like he doesn't like being surrounded by 4 really dangerous creatures that would kill the average person like no diff, no problem. And he's like, we should go to the captain, and then he could pay you, and we cannot be here. He says.
I agree.
Okay.
Maybe
Thumbs
we
up,
can go
thumbs
to the
down?
hotel afterwards.
Just so these are out of the middle of this poor farmer's fields, can we just like drag these to the edge of the woods at least? Real
Or
quick?
like what's left of the bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could throw all the I mean, you
Just throw.
have all these pieces of chitin. You think theoretically you might be able to do something with them.
Oh,
if you
could
wanted
I also can we do anything with the else of the wolves?
I mean, if you want to attempt to skin the 2 wolves, you could probably sell them if you did a good enough job.
What do we gotta roll for
like.
that?
What do
So
we
it would be
so how do we
survival.
roll?
We each roll 1.
You might want to blindfold the other wolves that are currently going to watch you do that.
Nah.
Those
They're
wolves are
not
technically
real.
fairies, so
Yeah, they're not like
Oh.
wolves.
okay, so 22. And okay, so Onyx is like, yes, skinning wolves, that thing I do. And then you watch as he uses the blade of bonds out of a force of habit to skin the wolf. He cuts it exactly in half, and you watch as the wolf bursts into flames. And it's like, and he's just holding 2 handfuls of ash. And then he's like, and then he looks up, and you see the guard, and the guard just like, and then he takes 1 step to the right away from Onyx.
Oh god, you should have me do both.
And Cole, though, 22, you perfectly skin this wolf. Like you get 1 pristine wolf pelt.
I turn around and see what
you
you
get,
did.
and I'll say you get 25 pounds. No, honestly, they're so emaciated. There's like no meat. You get 5 pounds of edible wolf meat that isn't like
I
bone,
have
gristle, or
it here.
sinew.
Oh my god. Alright, and I'm gonna throw 1 bone to each of the dire wolves behind Addie. The treat.
They look down at it, and then they don't eat it because they don't need food because they're not celestials. They're like fae or spirits.
It's a chew toy, not a freaking meal.
They're not
You said
actual
25
wolves.
pounds of meat.
They don't care.
Wait, how many pounds of meat? I have
5 pounds of
5.
edible meat, right? And then 1 pristine wolf
Pristine
pelt.
pelt. And then 1
Oh,
that just
real
said
quick,
bye-bye.
can I gesture Flower to come over to me again?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Once
that.
you address
Sitting at
her,
the riverside.
she'll stand up and she'll just kind of like walk over to Addie and just kind of stand next to you, and she doesn't say anything.
Oh, now you care.
She's pissed.
She looks more
Okay.
wide-eyed than pissed.
So in terms of the chitin, what
I'm
can
gonna
we
hold my
harvest
hand
off
out
of
to
that?
her to
Okay.
hold if she
You,
would like.
roll an intelligence check
Oh boy.
Why does it have to be me?
because you're the one who
Yes.
asked.
Why can't
I
other
thought you were
people
saying that
ask?
about Flower and Ataraxia, to be honest.
I did too.
I'm
I was like, I
rolling a
needed
straight
intelligence check to
Oh, no,
hold
no,
her
no.
hand.
No, you can hold her hand. It's just she's not in a talking mood right now.
I'm
So I
just
just
rolling a
kinda
straight
come-
intelligence check.
Yeah, just straight intelligence. Sick.
God,
Hey
yeah.
man,
That's
these plates are pretty hard. You could maybe pay someone to make them into armor. You don't know how that would function, or if it'd be better than what you're wearing, but you could definitely make them in armor. Or you could hit someone with
How
them.
much-
They're pretty hard. You could probably hit someone with them.
Hey,
Well, my
that's armor
question
I
was
could
how much
actually
can we
wear.
take?
Would you say?
My
Alan?
question wasn't was it functional. Mine was how much can we take?
Oh, you take. I mean, how much? I mean, you would just have 2 sets of Ankeg chitin.
2 sets of what?
Ankeg chitin. So Ankag, which is the name of these creatures. They're super cool, giant underground bug underdark creatures that I really like. So that's why you fought them.
Chitin is CHITON, right?
Dude, I have no fucking idea. I just like the word. Technically speaking, it would be carapace, but I use the word chitin because it sounds science.
You're right.
C-
It absolutely is
CHIT.
carapace.
CHITON.
I'm using
pretty sure.
carapace because that's actually
Same
the technical.
difference. Yes,
There's
you
a
have,
difference.
I will say though, each of these sets weighs like 25 pounds. Like it's pretty heavy. It's dense.
Oh, okay.
So you're looking at like 50
Alex
pounds
can
of
take
chitin.
one.
Granted, your strength is like 18. You're fine. But if anyone else tried to carry them, it would be pretty heavy.
All right, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna talk to Chuck, get paid, and then maybe go to the hotel for the night and stay there.
Okay, if
Instead
you,
of the
the
field?
guard, Tomas has brought a cart that could fit all of you.
Fantastic.
I will say, however, it will not fit the 2 giant direwolves because he didn't know you had those.
Honestly, I was gonna ride one of the direwolves back.
You can, yeah, you can. It lasts an hour. The spell lasts like an hour. So you got like half an hour left on that spell. Sure, you could ride one
Ride
of them
it back
back.
and got the other one back.
Wait, I am curious. You said it was 9:30 when we finished the fight, and this guy showed up at 10:30. That's
Oh,
an
I did.
hour.
In that case, the wolves go away at like the end of this
Oh,
conversation.
darn.
Congratulations, you
gone.
robbed that or actually have a cool moment. Pat yourself on
Yeah.
the back.
I will.
Fuck you.
'Cause, yeah, the wolves disappear.
Just like we started.
Yeah.
Just like we started.
The wolves disappear. They disappear in a puff of magical green smoke. You can all
Sparkles just blow up everywhere.
Yeah.
Glitter. It's...
The only other thing, Calyx mentioned wanting to speak to Zacer before you guys left because he wanted
Yes.
to buy stuff. Do you do that or do you just leave?
No, we can run
I'll
up
just
there. Oh,
kind of let him sleep it off. Because I don't actually have the rope or anything, so I might go back another time, but I'm just going to let him sleep for now after we return Jiminy.
We just woke up.
Well, Jiminy's
Welcome
already.
up. Oh, yeah, they're
Bronte's
awake,
already.
yeah.
Bronte's already returned Jiminy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, Jiminy will go back and everything, and then we'll talk to him in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And,
And in that case, if that case, is everyone just getting on the cart and leaving?
to the end.
Okay. In that
Confirmed.
case,
But no, not to the end.
no, to Chuck first.
To wherever.
in that case, the
Just
guard
set up
will.
camp.
The guard Tomas
No.
will get you all onto a large cart, and then he will bring you back into town. This is fairly outside of town, so it does take a while. You are getting the moon is now. You don't know exactly what time it is, but the moon is now high in the town of Orange Bloom, as the
We said we're gonna go to
player.
the
There we go. As the map changes, and you guys once again find yourself back on the overworld map because I don't have an Orange Bloom map. You are brought into the town square. You are brought into the town square where you see Tomas with one other guard. They are in front of a bunch of dark buildings, with the exception of one open building, which appears to be the tavern that you all visited, which appears to still be open and active, as it is only night, as bars tend to be. And yeah, he appears to be waiting for updates from his guard, and is surprised to see you all come back with him.
Hey.
Who led the negotiation before? Ederaxia and Cole, right?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Who led the negotiations before?
Yeah,
I
it was
figured
Cole
they'd
and Ederaxia,
probably
yes.
take lead.
Yeah.
Hey Chuck, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night.
Greetings. You're all not dead and back already. That's
What can I say?
not what I
we
thought
could've
would
what we
happen.
do.
Did you not expect us to survive?
Hey,
expect us to
not
know?
all of you.
Why do you? Okay.
I don't like the way you said that.
Neither do I.
He's like, when you've been a captain as long as I have, you see a lot of people with chips on their shoulders claiming to be adventurers. Very few of them make it more than a month. So, six
So
of
one
you, statistically, one of you would have done something stupid. And then he looks
we
at
did.
two of you who look like you've been severely acid burned, and he goes, two of you look like you got kind of close.
You see nothing, and I wave my hand in front of his face like they do in
John-
Star Wars. You see nothing.
His left eye
Just
twitches
meeting a
slightly.
flesh wound.
Yeah, his left eye twitches slightly, and you watch as he concrete scraping noise just turns to look at Cole and goes,
We didn't have to
Anyway.
pay for the cow.
Yeah, and we didn't have to pay for
So-
the cow.
yeah, we didn't have to pay for the cow.
Yeah.
We
And
actually
you-
healed the cow.
Yeah. He
We
goes,
did heal
anyway,
the cow.
I guess if you're back, then either you gave up or you won, So what's the word? What's the official
The cows-
report?
The KOWs are safe.
It's a good
We
start.
took care of the problem.
Let's work our way down the top of the list, shall we? And let's compile what we know. He says, looking at how I worded the side quest rewards. That sounds to me like you're relaying the information about what is killing the livestock to me.
Yes.
Yes.
What was killing the livestock?
Technically
So-
the wolves, but not technically the wolves.
He raises an eyebrow.
You got it, Addy.
What do you mean technically?
Echo.
So the wolves were coming in
Harvesting.
and taking and hunting and harvesting the livestock, but there were these giant bug creatures that were taking and eating the livestock from the wolves.
Giant bugs? Question mark.
Yep.
Cole's gonna look at him and be like, "This can't be the weirdest thing you've heard today."
Yeah, right?
He looks at you and he goes, "Today, no, you got me on that one. Up to this point, it was the Haunted Inn. But so
Really?
yeah, this is a pretty small town.
The Haunted Inn beats out telling him that the world is ending?
Well, that's what he said. Not today. The Haunted Inn's been haunted for like a month. Remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Today, yeah, he's had a hell of a fucking day." Okay, so that is 50. That's 25 for information about the wolves. 50 because you included the on-keg. So that is a reward of 50 golds. And he'll
Someone
go.
writing this down.
I'll tell you all at the end. I'll add it up total for you and then I'll break it down.
All right. Then.
Okay. So you killed all the wolves then. There's no more wolves in the surrounding area?
The wolves are not going to be a problem anymore. We did not kill them.
But I did negotiate for them to leave you guys alone.
And
They were in a pretty dire situation.
and we're to trust
That was a good one.
and we're to trust the word of dogs? They're gonna be honest?
Mean,
We gave them enough food to survive without bothering you.
are men any better?
And we promised
Sorry.
them that if they return,
sorry.
they would not survive. They will not be coming back.
Okay. And then he
Okay.
thinks, and he goes, "Well, I have a budget. I can't in good conscience give you the whole reward that was for killing the wolves because you didn't."
You didn't know it was wolves. You said get rid of the problem.
We got
We
rid
The
of
problem,
problem.
you said technically the wolves were the problem and they're still there. You're just trusting that they'll listen to you. Am I wrong? Am I misunderstanding? He says, like,
They
questioning.
were only doing that because those other creatures, which are no longer a threat to them.
And you're 100% certain no more of those creatures will show up.
I mean, I like clapped my hands really loud.
definitely
Not a
made-
guarantee, but we killed all the. They're not native to the area. We killed all the egg. We destroyed all the eggs and we killed them. And
Sorry.
yes.
Since she walked around and clapped her hands really loud, that probably got rid of
He's trying to lock in on Cole because, like, he's the one who he has the most rapport with, and he's trying to figure out if his town is safe. And he's like, "So, okay." He's like, "I'm trying to lock in here. It's late." He'll go, "Okay."
Based on everything we know about the situation and where they were and how these creatures behaved, we do not believe any of them. There is no more around. To our knowledge, nothing in this world is guaranteed. That's reality. It is what it is. But to the best of our knowledge and understanding, they are gone. We killed the eggs that we found. And that's the only reason they typically... Wait, I know this, right? Addie relayed that.
Yeah, she said everything she knows about the creatures.
So yeah, we destroyed their eggs, and that's the only reason they come up from burrowing. And like I said, they're not even naturally here. This should have just been a fluke.
Num nums.
But there's, like I said, there's no guarantees. You know that more than anybody, I'm sure.
He, like, nods along with you. He's like, okay, I can, okay. And he's, like, thinking. And he'll continue to read the side quest wording. And he'll go, "Okay, but so you definitely killed at least 2 of the big ones. And you said, and you killed all the eggs. and you're as sure as you can be, basically, that there's no more in the immediate area.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, he goes, what I'll do, I'll give you 50 gold for finding out what it is, identifying it, and relaying that to me. I'll give you 150 gold for, let's call it, neutralizing the threat of the wolf pack. And then I'll give you an additional 150 on top of that for killing the giant insects. And I will also say that ordinarily, since these creatures are unfamiliar, I would almost certainly seize them and send them off to the capital to be researched so that we can know if this is going to become an ongoing threat. But out of respect, I will let you keep any materials that you might want to harvest in the morning from either the bug creatures or the wolves. It's yours to keep and sell, do whatever you want. For a total of 350 gold and the rights to all the materials. And my respect.
Cole's gonna nod at him.
Somebody write down that
Thank you
number.
very much.
I'm doing the
Onyx.
math so I can tell everybody what.
Just write down the total. We'll split it up at the end.
Fine.
It was 350, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
350
And
total.
materials. Okay. Thank you, Chuck. Is there anything else that you need information from us, or is this what you needed from us to hopefully
And
get you
he'll
guys
kind
back
of
to where you...
he'll kind of look at you and he's like, "You want to talk about that out here, like the other thing, like because you're still standing in like the middle of the town square."
Well, I need to talk to my team, which I feel like we probably should have done in the cart.
And he'll go, "Do you
Didn't think
want to
about-
like?" And then he'll gesture into the bar to like the room he took you into that first time.
Oh
Like, "Do you
yeah,
wanna-"
the quiet room. Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. And then he'll like start walking into the bar. No one but you and
everybody
Addie
follow.
knows what he means by that, and he just starts walking into the bar.
Yep, and we're just gonna follow and kind of gesture our group to our posse to follow.
Does everybody follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you watch as he takes you into a back room of the bar. You watch as he flicks a silver piece to the waitress behind the bar. The bar, not the waitress, the proprietor of the bar, I should say. And then she gives like a knowing nod, and then he leads you all into like a back room. He closes the door behind all of you. It is very cramped with like 7 people, but it's just barely big enough that you can kind of sort of not be rubbing shoulders. And then he locks the door behind him and he goes, "Okay, now we talk about the big thing. What are we going to do from here?" He says to Cole.
So, what happened on the search before? Technically, by the way, did they relay anything to Chuck when Chuck brought him over to the farm
For what?
about the inn?
Oh, they did not say that they did, but I could say.
I think you two miscommunicated because Cole was talking about doing stuff at the inn, and Chuck is talking about the Star Scourge invasion.
Chuck is very clearly talking about the big thing, which to him is the end of the world. Like that's the wording he used because he's trying not to say it in public. So he's like, "Yeah, the big thing, the thing you told me about 5 hours ago. That's really bad."
All right. Well, so Chuck, here's the thing. Right this exact second, we obviously need to sleep at some point tonight, so we're gonna stick around in the town. Now, while everybody else is here, I think we should go, and the first floor of the inn is fine anyway. And I think maybe we can help sort that out while we also take shifts and get some sleep. And then we have to get on our way to whatever the next town
Clove
over
Cross.
is. Yeah, Clove Cross. And continue on trying to figure out all we can into, the big problem. I lost my whole train of thought.
In terms of the big problem, did my brother here mention that we have a town that we're starting to work on?
Cole said he told them everything, so I'm going to include Steel Maw as part of that.
Okay, so here's the thing: is we don't know when this is going to happen. We don't know where it's going to be. We don't know too many details. In terms of anything, I would say start making sure you yourself are prepared and make sure your guards are trained and prepared. Maybe a little bit more than normal. Just
Maybe recruit some more if you're able to do so.
and if you need, and if people come through and are looking for places to go or things, if you can send people down to Steel Mall to help us build that up, we're hoping that it's not necessary to, but we're going to try to turn it into a bit of a stronghold before the capital. A strategic standpoint, if you will. So if you have any tabs on resources or anything that you can maybe send down that way, we have someone there that could use the resources or anything. If you have people that can maybe trade with us there.
We have someone that can allocate everything to where we need to be.
Additionally, if you have people that start to, if other information starts coming to light to public knowledge, if you want to start funneling people that way, we can hopefully maybe accommodate that. Otherwise, the biggest thing is get yourselves ready.
He'll go, I don't know how much we can actually do. He goes, this is a town, he goes, of a few hundred, but we have, including myself, 6 guards. Even if we tripled the amount of guards, is it even meaningful? Do you think, you would know more than me, do you think 15 average men with spears could do something like meaningful to, I've never met the enemy that you say we're about to face. Do you think the average man has a chance?
It's better than just laying down and dying.
No, I'm asking whether or not I should just abandon the town. No one's gonna. I'm not that sad.
No, as far as abandoning the town, there's we don't know where this is gonna be, when it's gonna be. It might appear right on top of us, and then you're safer here. We don't know. It's something we do not know and will not know until, unfortunately, it happens, it seems. We're still trying to gather and wrap our heads around the full situation, too. We've only known this for a little while. And we're all on a time crunch, obviously, and we can only do what we can do, and we're just trying to give you the best warning we can.
And 15 people with spears is better than 6 people with spears.
Fair enough.
For whatever that's worth.
And then he kind of rubs his chin and he seems deep in thought.
I mean, there's always the option of them going to Steel Mall as well, just putting that out there.
They made it very clear that they would not abandon this town.
I mean, he literally hinted at the fact.
No, he just said he's considering it. He's that's why he was asking. He's like, is it even worth? He's like, if I request double guard right from the capital, and they do send them, and I double or triple my guard, he's basically saying he's never seen a Star Scourge. It's been 1,000 years. Nobody but you guys specifically have, which he knows because Cole said he's telling him everything. So I'm including the one you fought in the woods. So he's basically like, you guys killed one. You were the only 6 people in existence who have ever seen one and lived. Do normal people with normal weapons, stabbing it with sticks, have an actual chance at doing meaningful damage? And us hunkering down in this town with no walls? Or should we just say, you just cut our proverbial losses and relocate? It's basically what he's asking your opinion on what you think the smartest decision would be at this circumstance. Because he's like, I've got a couple hundred people. We have no walls. It's just towns with houses, right, in the woods. He's like, do we pack up and move, which would be a large, expensive effort, or do I take a shot at training up basically a militia and seeing how long we could last, basically, is basically what his two thought processes.
At the end of the day, we are way stronger together than we are separated. And I know it's an expense, but it's an expense to potentially save your lives and the lives of others.
Now, I have a question as well for you, Chuck, then. If you guys are considering moving down, our town is still under development, obviously. Do you guys, amongst your people, have building crews or people you can essentially send early to help build up the place to make it? So by the time everybody does move down, if you do decide to do that, they have a place to go.
He'll say, well, the town has every store and amenity that any other town would have. He goes, it's a question of, I can't order people to leave their homes, but what I would do is I would basically, they respect me here, I would basically ask everyone in town, I'd call a town meeting, I would explain the circumstances best I can without releasing the more sensitive aspects of it, and the
Right.
ones that I can convince to leave will leave, and the ones that choose to stay will stay. And I can only hope that I can convince the majority, if not all of them, to leave, if that is what we think the best choice will be. So there will always be some who stay, people who were born here, people who choose to die here, family line, all that nonsense. But if I could try to put more pressure on certain industries, if you think that would be helpful. I mean, obviously, the ranchers can ranch anywhere there's land. You know, if I prioritize that, we might be able to help with the food situation. I could prioritize our woodworking industry, craftsmen. If you're concerned about crafting, I could put pressure on a specific industry and really schmooze and really convince the majority of them to go first. But I could probably only put that amount of influence on one industry.
Again, I think at least giving it a shot, talking to everybody about potentially moving would be a good idea. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. We're stronger together. That's just my opinion of it.
And then when we're all done, anybody, hopefully, you know, the world is all saved and that. And then
Eloquent.
anybody that wishes to can go back, and you guys can come back to your peaceful town life, city life that you guys are used to.
I mean, I don't plan on just having you all collect in this one area and not help rebuild everything after the fact. I mean,
we're not looking to remove you forever. We just
that I figured. I assumed this was a kind of
fallout.
I was viewing it as more of a noble last stand situation, where instead of a bunch of small villages getting wiped out overnight with no actual like strategic military importance, you're trying to consolidate power so that if the stories are true and the way that this played out like it did 1,000 years ago, we at least sort of have a chance. That's the kind of vision I had in the situation you explained, a sort of re-emergence of the grand army that 1,000 years ago successfully defeated them once.
Okay, so now, as far as everyone here for Steel Maw, what would be more important for Chuck to push as far as if he spoke to his people?
Yeah, I will
Ranchers.
say mechanically, what he's saying, you can pick an industry that this town has. He will basically guarantee that basically all of them will go to Steel Maw and they will get there first. But you can only pick one. And the rest I'll roll.
I think we need to develop housing and more walls and infrastructure first, so we need to go to...
Which would be carpentry.
Yeah.
That's important, but like, what about...
Right.
Oh, you go. Sorry.
I'm not setting that stone. I'm throwing it out
Hear
there.
me
It's
out.
like-
If we take all of the farmers, everybody else will follow.
True.
The farmers
Yeah.
go. Then we have a food source. We have ranching. All of that, which helps feed everybody, not just these new people. It helps to feed everybody, and might help to start getting a bigger draw.
Mhm.
I actually agree with Calix here.
I agree with that too.
I
mean,
will say, mechanically speaking, there are no, in terms of ranching, currently there is no plans or area around Steel Maw that constitutes like prairie that ranching could be could be done. That would need to be like, the ranchers would have to take a significant amount of time basically setting up from scratch at this point before they would start yielding results, because there has been no your current list of projects that you have is the shipyard and then the housing and then a couple of other little things, but none of that was land development. It was all internal city stuff.
So pretty much carpentry.
We have
So
to
we
do
need to
carpentry.
build-
I will say this: you can do any of them. Carpentry would take effect sooner. If time is what you're considering, carpentry would take effect as soon as they got there. There's already stuff that needs to be built, but the food situation, like If you could somehow organize that to be done before they get there, it would also take effect immediately. It's just not on the current docket of Steelmaw that you left me when you left that city. Prairie is not on there, so no one at Steelmaw is prepping the fields right now. They're just wild fields.
Now, if we did send the carpenters to help develop everything faster, we can send the carpenters with hopefully a sealed letter or whatever to Fang, and maybe allocate some of the other people that aren't necessarily straight up craftsmen. We can have Fang allocate some of the other people that aren't particularly craftsmen that were doing it to start prepping fields, in hopes that the ranchers come here and can set up a lot earlier than planned.
That sounds like a good idea, if possible.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Okay, so is that what you're locking in with Chuck?
Yes.
Yes.
And then are you going to go with the sealed letter approach to communicate with Frang, or are you going to try to communicate with her in a different way, potentially quicker?
What else do we
Essentially
have?
one of those letter things
We
that she gave
have
us.
the paper birds.
The pigeons,
You have
right? That's what I
several
thought.
communication options that you just haven't utilized.
We have the paper birds. I don't know what the several is. I know about the paper birds.
Some of you need to check your spell lists.
So not me. Got it.
Maybe the magic
looking.
folks that
I'm
don't
looking.
really just focus on magic for hitty stuff.
There might be a spell on the druid spell list called Animal Messenger that just says you can record a thing in your voice to an animal.
I can totally do that. I
Yeah,
can totally
and
do
just
that.
have a bird fly
Yep.
over there in half the time that you just haven't used.
Yep.
And you can let
And
her
I
know
do
that we solved
actually
the
have
other
it prepared,
problem.
Oh my
too.
god! I wish we had this before.
You had it since she was level 2. She just never used
Yeah.
it.
We just
Well,
never had a
alright.
need for it.
We did!
You've had several needs.
We had several needs!
Well, we kept debating if a pigeon was going to do it or not because it's dumb.
This one magically makes the pigeon do it, so it doesn't matter how stupid it is.
We literally debated on how we were going to tell Fang that we solved the other problem.
Yeah, that's why when you guys were like, we write a letter, I was like, go, sure, write a letter.
There you
Write a
go.
letter.
And we don't even know if that's there yet, so I would like to
Oh my
include that
god!
with
It's
the
just
bird.
straight up animal. Wow. Wild.
It does require you to find a tiny beast, but that's not difficult.
Didn't think it would be.
We're going to send a message to Fang via whatever tiny beast.
However,
Yes.
I will warn you, this does have the same restriction as the paper birds. The message has a 25-word limit.
Damn it, we need multiple birds.
Yeah.
No,
So,
yeah,
like
yeah.
for instance, the
I mean,
The-
if we're about
yeah.
to rest, I have, I think, like 3 level 2 slots.
you're just gonna grab like 3 pigeons out of a nest and go,
Literally.
okay, I'm gonna daisy chain these 3 pigeons together to make one continuous
Literally.
message. We're gonna tie
That's
them
honestly
together.
what's kind of running in my head right now.
I don't think there's a rule against that.
I feel like the
wasn't,
rule
now
against
there
that
is.
is if you say so, basically.
And the spell, 3rd slot. You said you're casting it at 2nd level, though?
Well, that's what I sent because it was just easy to send.
No,
but I
that's what I'm saying. Because
cast
you said
it.
you had 3. You said you wanted to do 3 messages, so you said you had like 3 spell slots, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it would probably would have to be level 2 because I think that's the only one I have 3 of.
So I will tell you now that a level 2 spell slot, because there is a time limit, so the message lasts 24 hours. And a flying animal, so let's assume you grab like a raven or a pigeon, it says it can travel 50 miles in 24 hours for flying, or 25 for less. So your range using it as a 2nd level spell would only be the equivalent of 10 feet on the map, which would get you to here. Can you see this map, this
Yeah.
black thing that I'm doing? It would get you to here. I'm sorry, technically it would get you to here.
Can you cast it at the 3rd level?
It can be upcast, and every level above 2nd, it raises the duration by 48 hours. So if you cast it as a
So,
3rd
like, I
level, it'd
can-
be 72 hours.
I can upcast it, but I think I can only cast it once. Like I can't do the 3.
Yeah, you'd have to use one
in a
tiny
row.
message, but it would make it. But 3 tiny messages, basically you couldn't send a message all the way to Steelmaw. You'd have to send it to a person within 50 miles of you.
I'm working on a message, just regardless.
So we're gonna have to cast it at the 3rd level. Then 3rd level gets it to Steel Maw. Right?
3rd level will get it to Steel Maw. Yeah, 3rd level basically means if the overworld map, the way the scale is, every 10 feet of arrow on the overworld map is 75 miles. So, but if we assume we're doing flying creatures, so that means you travel as the bird flies, so angles don't matter. So let me actually switch this away from being a beam, so it's easier to look at. So in this circumstance, right, casting it at 3rd level would get you 30 feet on the map, which would get you basically all the way past the capital, all the way to Shafel if you wanted. Actually, you can get all the way to fucking Underbelly if you wanted from where you are. But at 3rd level, yeah, it would only take, it's 17.5 feet, so that's 100. Yeah, you can make it. You can make it with change.
So then we're sending it upcasted to level 3. We're sending one message.
Yeah, Cole is working on wording.
How many letters? I have 25.
25 words.
Words.
I have
Words,
25
not letters,
right
words.
Okay. What did you type it?
Yeah, hang on. I'm skipping a couple. All right, hang on. I'm putting this in the group chat. Everyone look. So we can kind of mold it a little bit, but that's, I believe, 25 words or 26. I cut out a couple words, but I know we need to modify it a little bit, but that's the gist of what we need to get to make it confined.
Yeah, because remember, you already sent the paper letter, so you know that will eventually get there. So you don't need to recap, like, literally everything that's happened.
I didn't.
Yeah, okay.
I'm only explaining right now. Actually, you have it on your phone, too. I sent it in the
Oh,
text
I
chat.
thought you meant the Discord.
Nope. I don't do that.
Now I gotta pull my phone out, read it.
It's 26, but we could get
God
rid of one.
forbid.
Yeah.
It's 26. We could get rid of one word.
That's what I'm saying. It's close.
There's
Oh,
one
shoot,
word
I
I
was
can
muted. You could
get rid of. We
take
just get rid of the
last
hour.
2.
Can't ranch prep be one
Need
word?
to shift some ranch prep.
I was just gonna say grow numbers.
You could also get rid of the word have. For the folks, for the wins, the message he sent was, have another town joining Steel Maw to help grow our numbers and build stronger militia, period. We're sending carpenters for development, ... Need to shift some to ranch prep. That's what he sent. So and then now...
No, I agree. You can literally
creation.
just take the word "our" out of "grow our numbers," such as "grow numbers."
You could also remove the word have and just say another
just
town joining Steel Maw.
joining Steel Maw.
But now what my question was going to be is Fang going to know it's from us? How does the messaging
Pretty
work?
sure she's gonna know.
Before I answer that, for the folks at home, he misspelt joining and Steel Maw in that sentence.
I'm drinking whiskey. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm just for the folks because I can't put a picture of this because you didn't put it in the Discord, so I can't screen cap.
Oh my god, Steel Maw's in front of me. Ha!
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
he
you just
wrote it
screen
as Steel Maw. It is Maw, and joining that was all messed up. But to answer your question, the spell does not specify that the recipient automatically recognizes who did it. However, you know that the magical ability to convince an animal to relay a message in a human voice, not super common. So, more than likely, I mean, if she looked at Ataraxia even a little bit when she was there, she could realistically figure that it was her.
Also, how many people are gonna know that we're gonna be sending people to?
Yeah. Also, how many people know Steel Maw exists, right? So theoretically, and who has the authority to send people? So it's reasonable to assume, at the very least, it's one of the 6 of you.
Right. And also, I'm one of the most illiterate people here, so the fact that I just crafted that up in like a minute or two, fuck off. I only had 2 spelling errors. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's because you didn't actually have to worry about grammar for once.
Yeah.
I was cruising. I typed that up quick.
I will give you some props.
Yeah.
take
So, okay, in that case, so then the Chuck will basically go, okay, he'll lock in. He'll like, I will focus on the carpenters. He's like, you're going to send a message. You can do that. I will say, to do that, you are going to, it is like nighttime. You're going to have to go find sleeping birds and wake them up and then cast a spell on them. So that is relatively easy.
Just go into any rafter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's something you're going to have to actively go. Atarax is going to have to spend time and go do that. And then now, did you want to talk to him about the inn, or are you just going to go like, hey, we're going to bed? for tonight, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Well, now here's the thing, right? Do we care about the inn if they're hopefully going to leave anyway?
That's a great point.
Well, actually, we have new info.
Do we?
The kid, yeah.
Oh, the kid.
The kid's noise and armor is there. Somehow the kid has something to do with this, I feel like. Because what was it? Refresh me on 3 weeks ago. Didn't his jug make a noise or something makes... Yeah, the sloshing noise.
Well, yeah, the jug, despite the fact that it's visibly empty, it always weighs 10 pounds no matter what. And anytime you move it, it sounds like it's full of liquid. So imagine turning a milk jug up and down full of milk, but it looks empty, but it sounds like milk.
And then didn't the lady say, or somebody said that there was literally somebody complained about sloshing noises?
Correct. One of the guests staying on the first floor complained about sloshing noises from the bathroom upstairs. There is no bathroom upstairs.
So I think. So what time? How long do we need to sleep to not have exhaustion?
You need to take a rest of 8 hours. So 6 of sleeping and then 2 of recreational activity. So if you went to bed right now, you'd wake up at like 7 a.m. like crack of dawn.
So we still got a little time if we don't leave at the crack of dawn.
And your ataraxia.
Yeah, they only need 4 hours. Yeah, of sleep. Sleep. They can be 4 hours of recreational activity.
Situation, right,
so even if we plan on leaving at 10, we can go to the inn right now. Say we're all going to sleep on the first floor, and we can still do 3 hours of shift work.
And what did you say, Calyx? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just like, let's just confirm we're going to stay at the inn and see if we can solve that problem before we take off and hope for the best.
Yeah. I mean, Chuck will basically say, like, I can make her waive the fee, basically, because, like, I'm the highest ranking person here. He's like, I'll just comp you, basically, for if you want to stay at the Haunted Inn. He's like, I don't mind you spending the night there. He's like, whether you choose to solve that issue or not is up to you. He goes, as far as the town is concerned, it was not my highest priority, and it's certainly not my highest priority now, given new information. But if you choose to fix that and to claim any reward that comes with that from the proprietor of the inn, he's like, that's all yours. That's your choice.
We got to sleep somewhere. Why not do it there and try to get something else done, too?
No one falls asleep on the second floor.
Yep.
I feel like the people on shift, like, one should maybe go up to the second floor and see if anything kind of happens. But we can deal with that when we get there.
Like Cole said, we have about 3 hours until we have to settle in for the night.
And some people can start their question for long rest. Or I'm assuming, so it's 8 hours consecutively?
It is 8 contiguous hours. So 8 uninterrupted hours. Where nothing that constitutes stressful activity can happen. So if you rest for 4 hours and then you get attacked, it interrupts the rest, and you have to start again at 8.
I say we go there and see what happens.
So we plan that if we don't figure out anything in like 3 hours or so, we designate 2 people staying up on watch or so and go to sleep. And if we don't solve anything in those first 3 hours, unless something becomes a dire situation, the other people just ignore it and only wake us up if it's dire and we need to save ourselves.
Now, also for mechanics' sake, because we have 3 days of travel once we leave here to the next crow. Now, I know there can always be things in between. I get that. But so if, let's say, a couple people don't get full rest and they're exhausted, can they essentially try to sleep again on the cart, on the wagon, on the travel?
We're going to have to do long rests.
To get rid of exhaustion, you can only get exhaustion 2 ways, either via a spell or magic item that removes a level of exhaustion, like Greater Restoration, for instance, or taking a completed long rest. So if you got a level of exhaustion today, and then tomorrow even if you got in a fight or whatever, so long as you took your 8 hours that day, you would subtract 1 level, which would bring you back to normal. One successful long rest will always remove one level of exhaustion. So if you have 5 levels, 5 days will fix it.
I'd be able to sleep on a wagon.
No, well, no. Doing that wouldn't
No.
do anything.
Oh.
So you have it till the next time you take a long rest, and you can only take one long rest every 24 hours. So if you failed to long rest today, and you all got, let's say all of you magically got exhaustion, when you long rest tomorrow, if nothing happens, it would all your exhaustion would go away immediately, because it's only one level.
That's why I'm saying
You would
We
be stuck
spend
with
the
it for the
3
whole day,
hours.
basically.
right. We spend the 3 hours investigating further, seeing if we see anything on the second floor while we stay awake in groups. If not, we go to sleep on the first floor with groups with 2 people at least staying up for watch, and only wake up everybody if there's a dire situation.
I mean,
So
Yeah,
now,
I mean, that sounds
That makes
fair. I
sense.
mean, if it's dire situation, wake everyone up.
But then otherwise, if we don't solve it in 3 hours, we don't solve it in 3 hours, we get on the road tomorrow.
Oh wait, well, I mean, like light work is like walking around is light work, you know?
Yeah, but like you can't like doing investigation checks, casting spells, lifting the beds. That's not light work. That's exhaustive.
No, but like
Right.
where if somebody's like scoping out the upstairs and then a ghost comes out of nowhere, it's
Oh
like,
yeah, that's
no.
like, no, but yeah, talking to that ghost would be fine. But if that ghost throws a punch and starts a combat, the second you start a combat, it blows your long rest. So it's like
Yeah.
it's a gamble. You can gamble it basically.
Right, that's why I'm saying during the long rest itself, if we don't solve it in the 3 hours that we're all awake trying to solve it, we sleep downstairs and only disrupt long rest if necessary, and nobody goes to the second floor at that point.
so now does a short rest not prevent exhaustion for a
No,
little
it does
longer?
not.
Okay.
You
either way,
basically,
I
because you got to think
we
of it
should
this way:
head there.
at a certain point,
then-
you'll be awake for more than 24 hours, while doing intensive physical activity basically all day. Like you're getting in fights, you're fighting giant monsters, you're walking hundreds of miles. Like a nap doesn't fix what you need it to fix, and it definitely doesn't restore magic. So like the spellcasters need 6 hours plus rest to recoup all of their magical abilities for sure. So it's like no negotiation. So like a wizard with no spells is just a guy. Same with you. Like you need 6 hours plus 2 rest to get your spell slots back 100%.
Bullshit. I never get 8 hours in real life.
Yeah, well, you're also not a spellcaster in real life. So funny how that works.
Yeah, but I'm strong.
Maybe if you got 8
Yeah.
hours, you'd be able to cast spells. Just saying. But yeah, so
Dude.
that
Wait, is that why I
yeah.
can't cast spells?
Yeah, that's why. But yeah, short rests don't alleviate that. They just let you roll hit dice and stuff and get in. Obviously, you get stuff back on short rest. Like wizards can use certain abilities to get some spell slots back. Adder actually will get her wild shapes back on a short rest, but you do not. It does not belay exhaustion. You guys woke up today at 6 in the morning when you left the logging camp. You left early at 6 a.m. If you're up past 6 a.m., you get a level of exhaustion. Like if you are awake and have not completed a long rest. Like, well, I'm sorry, are not currently actively long resting, you get a level because you'll have ellipsed 24 days.
24
I'm sorry, 24
Alright.
hours. 24 hours. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the end. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah, I feel like there's a solution here, but it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna think about this.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a different solution here. So
Well,
Okay,
then I
we're
will
gonna go
say-
to the
yeah,
inn.
Go for it. Go for it.
Tentatively, we can discuss logistics.
Oh, so we're done.
Yeah, you can discuss logistics on the walk over, basically, because it's only like 10 minutes from where you are. Okay. In that case, what I will say is that as the party, they get, first things first, you get your money. So you get your bag of 350 gold and all your other stuff. So that's in your possession now to divvy up as you choose. The guard captain, Chuck, will say, hey, good luck. You know, if you solve the inn stuff, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You don't have to if you feel like you can't handle it. If I don't see you tomorrow before you leave, best of luck on your mission. Have fun, saving the world and all that. Feel free to use this room as needed. If you need to talk to anyone else somehow for some reason who isn't me, I'll tell the barkeep to let you in. Okay. He's like, if I don't see you again, I hope that I see you again in Steelmaw or wherever it is we see each other. And then he'll leave, and then the cliffhanger will be as the party finalizes their plans, in terms of their rest accommodations for the night, they decide to travel to the haunted inn where people have been mysteriously disappearing. Already investigated once, and with nothing to show for it, they come to the idea of doing one last check of the situation before finally deciding to bed down for the night and leaving in the morning. Will they be accosted by ghosts and specters that have been roaming the halls, or will they simply find that rumors have gone far, far beyond common understanding? Find out next time on The World of Ophisterra.